Hello. Okay, I guess it's work now. I guess it's working now. I got the circle of death there for a minute. I was worried. Sometimes YouTube does that. They give you the circle of death for no reason. Oops. Why am I typing in big capital letters? Does that even make sense? Welcome, everybody. I don't know if anybody else is online doing chats, but I wanted to squeeze in a live before all the festivities kick off in a few days, and then you guys are going to be busy. How is everyone? Oops. Thought I'd come in here and say hi to everyone. Hello, Jim. I tried to call you earlier or today, I forget. How are you? Hey, Michelle. How was your day? You guys can hear that typing. It sounds so loud over here. Hi, Michelle. As you can see, the babies are resting behind me, and they're both doing good. You're out and about. Well, it's, everybody's doing that last minute Christmas shopping, so I get it. I took a chance today doing my live because I knew that, a lot of people wait till last minute to do Christmas shopping and errands. Everybody does that. You wait till the last minute to get it done. So how are you both doing today? But you're out and about. I see a lot more people looking at the chat. Y'all can come in and say hi. Hello, Nightly. How are you doing? How's your day going? She's got the zoomies. She did yesterday. She had the zoomies yesterday, but she's doing good. She's much more active. Hi, Brooke. The only thing left over from Booger's pregnancy is she is missing her babies. And she's still going through the thing of not really understanding that they're not here. Oh, you got a rag doll? I don't know if she was a rag doll or a ragamuffin. They both look similar. I had a cat named Snowball who I have a strong suspicion she was a ragamuffin rather than a rag doll, but she was the most precious thing. She loved to be loved. Those are good cats. Rag dolls and ragamuffins, they just love muffins. Hi, Mimi. So I had Snowball for 17 years, and she was just a big love-a-muffin. Did it bring enough? What? What bring what? Bring enough for the whole class? Yeah, it is terrible. That's why you guys really haven't seen me do lives in a little bit, because I've been dealing with it, caring for her, making sure she's okay, and also just trying to get over the sadness of it all. You don't know? Okay. Since I have some people here, I'm going to tell you guys what happened. So everybody knows that Booker was pregnant. And this is something I didn't tell you guys. I had an awful feeling about her pregnancy. I was just hoping I was wrong. Some things were going on with Booker that I would go online and look to see if she was okay. She got big for a while in her pregnancy, and then her belly just kept getting smaller, and I didn't see any movement from the kittens. And then 3 o'clock in the morning, she goes into labor. And she had the first two. She had 2 kittens. The first one was a boy. He looked exactly like Sparky, and then a girl that looked exactly like Booger. And she had those fairly quickly. And then the third kitten, I was terrified because the baby did not want to seem to come out. I was scared that it was stuck and I panicked. But I also had the thought that maybe she was exhausted because maybe because of the first two, and just give her a minute. And she finally pushed it out. And then once it came out, I understood why it took her a minute to get it out because it was bigger than the other two. I could not tell if it was just one big baby or a set of twins that didn't separate properly, but it was bigger. So she pushed that out. She got the afterbirth out and the leftovers. And so, yeah, she miscarried. Hi, Lilith. Hi, Porcupine. So, as far as Booger miscarrying, I don't know exactly what happened. There could be any number of things. She could have miscarried because she jumped off a chair or at the bed and the placenta just tore away and then the baby started to die. Or maybe the bigger baby was taking nutrients from the other two and that caused all three to miscarry. Or maybe because the baby, the bigger one, was a set of twins and that just caused complications, but she did lose all three. Yeah, she's fine. Hi, Mike. I've had a lot of people say awful things to me, even that night when it happened. People accusing me of things, but nobody was here but me. But it's been a little while, and after everything processing, I've been told by several people that what happened with Booger is extremely rare. When a cat miscarries and the babies die in vitro, it can go sideways real quick. She went into labor 2 weeks early. The babies died in vitro, but I could have lost all three. I could have lost all three. So Mother Nature did what she needed to do to give the best possible outcome. Even if she had carried the babies full term, because of that third baby being bigger, it might have caused complications where I could have lost all three. So even though the babies are no longer here, I still have her. No, none of them lived. The babies came out already dead. They were not alive when they came out. They died inside of her, and she just went into labor early. Her body protected itself by going into labor early. Yeah, they were stillborn. So I'm looking at the blessing of it all. I still have these two beautiful babies, and what happened is not going to happen again. I've already talked to a mobile vet, and I've already checked out the prices for getting both of them fixed because I'm not going to put her through that again. I'm not. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I've already got it lined up to where he's going to go first. He doesn't know it yet, but he's getting his pockets picked. And then she's going after him after she heals. So everything's okay, y'all. Just I had to deal with that for a while, and I've been caring for her. She's fine. Like yesterday, she had the zoomies. Hi, Valerie. How are you? So I'm sorry about bringing this up now early in the chat, but I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about boogers. So let's just cover this now and move on. You know, Booger's all right. She's fine. She's eating. She's eating very well. She's had the zoomies yesterday. She was playing, stretching. I'm keeping an eye on her. Now she's just dealing with, the whole missing her babies thing. Why do I what? Why do I what, Mr. Koning? Can you please elaborate? But let's move on to something not quite so heavy. So, y'all got plans for Christmas? No hello yet? I'm sorry. Hi, Cheryl. I wasn't trying to ignore you. Oh, God. I'm not trauma dumping. I'm explaining to people what happened because people are going to ask questions about my cats. I'm not sitting here crying. I'm not asking for anything. I'm just sharing what happened because there's going to be questions. So I might as well just put that out there, explain the situation, and move on from that. You're going to your sister's? Nice. Well, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here. And I'm doing this live now, and I will confess to you, one of the reasons why I'm doing it is because I know for the next 2 days, Foodie Beauty is going to be, missing. She got paid today, or she's going to get paid tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about her doing any videos that I have to react to. So during this pause period, I'm spending time with y'all. Yeah, she's fine. Booger's fine. You can see she's sleeping behind me with Sparky. Staying home, going to my dad and stepmom's house too. Nice. Very nice. She's very nice. Well, I'm going to be here, and I imagine Chantal's going to be missing for the next 3 or 4 days. Well, Lisa, she's missing because she just got paid, or she's going to get paid tomorrow. I don't know how it is in Canada. I know we got our pay today, early this morning, here in the U.S. I don't know how it is in Canada. Tax evasion coming up in the next season of Foodie Beauty drama. She's already tax evading. She's already evading her taxes. But yeah, so Foodie's going to be gone for a minute, so I got time to talk to y'all. Chilling out here at home, maybe watching movies and gaming. Ooh, that sounds good. I haven't done gaming in a while. Yeah, she's re-upping her supply, but that won't last long. Hi, Amber. There's no way she's going through Christmas without Nads. No way. I heard something, Lisa. I heard that she's going to Montreal to get a room by herself. She's going to Montreal. Okay. What flavor is my vape? Oh, I like this flavor. It's coffee flavored. Ooh. It's coffee flavored. I don't like all the sweet ones. Ugh. After a minute, it makes you nauseous. Coffee flavored vape. Are we going to see her behind bars? Will Natter get to visit and have it? No, she's not going to be. Oh, hello, Jan's Views. Oh, I'm so honored to have you here. Jan's Views is here. She does sweet talk with the Real Crocheter. They have very wonderful conversations. You know what, Jan? I saw that chat you did with FBRC and D. Higgins. Loved it. Although I caught the last part of it. I didn't get the notifications in time, but it was still great to see all of you together. Hi, Brand. How are you? You like my hair? Well, this is my natural hair. This is not the wig. This is my real hair. I've been letting it grow. Now, Foodie's not going to be behind bars. She's not going to. I don't know what it is about Foodie. She must have a guardian angel watching out for her because nothing bad has happened to her yet. You know, she just, there's so many things going on. Something could have happened and didn't happen. Something or someone is looking out for her. She's going to get a room with. She's going to get a room with him and they'll dope and eat food. So, yep. Agree to all of that. And that's going to be their Merry Christmas. Be taking care of your mom's dogs. Our live just came up the street. Oh, nice, Michelle. Yeah, Google. Daddy Google's looking out for her. Daddy Google's looking out for Chantal. Well, you know what? I still stand by the opinion, and nobody's going to change my mind, that Chantal, Natter, and Pete's are all in cahoots together. They're all in cahoots together. They're all working together to make that money. This is the month of the year when YouTubers make the most money, and they're going for it. All these ridiculous live streams back to back next to each other. It's all a scam. Yep. Mike even agrees with me. Right, Mike? I even detailed it in a video talking about the whole timeline of events that happened over the course of 2 days. If you line them all up and watch them from latest to most recent, it all works together. It all works together. They all ping pong off of each other to make the drama, to make the money. Thank you, Mary. It just, I got suckered in. Man. I fell for it. I feel stupid. When Pete did his depression video, because he never done anything like that before, and knowing that he suffers from depression, I fell for it. I'm like, this is concerning. What he's saying is very concerning. But then everything that followed after that, it made me go, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, that scam is looking real obvious right now. Ooh, I felt like a sucker. But you know what? I wasn't a sucker for long. So there's that. Hi, girl. How's Booger? Uh, she's doing okay. She's still recovering. Uh, she's about 99% of the way there. She's still got a little ways to go, but she's healthy. She had the zoomies yesterday. I caught her doing the zoomies and playing with a little ball on the floor. So that's a good sign when cats are playing and they got the zoomies. I'm a terrible person. I didn't believe it for 1 second because 4 ads played in one video. The thing is, I have YouTube Premium that cuts out all the ads, so I didn't know that there were ads. But yeah, I heard about that later, that it was monetized. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, that is a very good sign. Hi, Unicorn Blush. So Booger's all right. She's just going through that phase of, after cats have kittens, if they happen to lose them, they are looking around for them, and they're a little bit confused, but she's okay. She is. Usually when YouTubers would talk about something so serious, they don't monetize the video. Exactly. 13 cats doing the zoomies. I do you have 13 cats? I can't. I can't imagine 13 cats at 3 a.m. doing the zoomies. How do you sleep? I would have to get earplugs. Chantal is going to make me renew my YouTube Premium. Ever since I got mine, it's been a blessing in disguise. I know people make money off the ads. I'm sorry, but man, I just have a low tolerance for being irritated. I just can't deal with it. So I got mine, and I keep it. I'm not in it, but I heard that the Discord people started. It's brutal. I had never been to that Discord, and I'm not going just because I'm a reactor. It would feel weird to be in there with all those VIBs. I stay out of it, but I've heard it's just absolute chaos in there, absolute chaos. I wouldn't feel right as a reactor being in there, you know? It would be kind of, it's not, but it would kind of feel like cow tipping, like getting too involved in things. Just you got to stay away from something to be a little bit objective. Hello, Popper Lives. You got 17 total rescue. Oh, nice. Nice. 17 cats? You got 17 cats? Well, your house is full of all kinds of love. What's the most recent video you're discussing? You mean where when I talk about the scam? Hold on a minute and I'll give you the title and I'll tell you the date. Give me just a second. Let me find it again. Going to my channel. Let me look. Let's see. Let me look at the videos real quick. It was done 3 days ago. It's called Foodie Beauty, Natter and Pete, Scam Exposed Commentary. Good golly, y'all, I have 3 cats and that seems like a lot to me. I've had, the most I've ever had was 4. And that was a lot to take care of, 4. So for all those people that have multiple pets, big respect to that, because that's a lot of work and a lot of love and a lot of attention. Big respect for that. You know, you can have as many pets as you want as long as you take care of all of them. You got that many pets, big respect. You should see how much I spend on litter and food, but worth every penny. Yeah, I bet I bet just the food bill and buying cat litter, it's just the cost is through the roof. And you probably have to have numerous litter boxes you got to deal with every day too, making sure that the litter is all cleaned out. When I had 4 cats, I realized my limit was 3. Yeah, I would never go to the Discord page either. Too much doxing was going on. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. And I've also heard that she was advertising her PayPal. I wouldn't trust that. Chantal knowing your PayPal. And then people that were contacting Natter through his Facebook page. That's dangerous too. Why would anybody set themselves up to be doxxed that way? Yeah, he does. He loves on her. Sparky loves Booger. Look at that. Look at that boy. Look at him. Look. He's loving on Booger. He loves her. You know, he loves her. Massimo is far from having to Zoom. He's snoring. Well, he'll be up at 3 o'clock in the morning to remind you that he's a cat. It's weird that she was doing PayPal. Well, it's not weird to me because as someone that's been watching Chantal for a while, I knew why she was doing PayPal because she kind of revealed why she was doing it. In that rage stream that she did that she was going off, she was yelling at people for sending her super chats. She wanted people to send her money to PayPal because when you do super chats for YouTube, YouTube takes 30%. She's at that point of greed now. She doesn't want YouTube to get that kind of money, and she has to wait 2 months for it. So in order to get more money and get it quicker, she's telling people to send money to her PayPal. Plus, she was getting low on money because it was before payday. So it's not exactly that weird. You know, she gets her paycheck and within like 2 weeks, it's all gone. So there she is with like no money and she likes her chemicals and she likes her food. So where's that money going to come from if you don't have another job and you need money to come in quickly? PayPal. Yeah, PayPal's faster and it comes in immediately. Nana Zoo. Chantal would accidentally dox your info from PayPay if you tick her off. Yes, she would. Yes, she would. Chantal must be broke. Yep, she was broke, but she's going to get paid. And mark my words, she just got paid. We're not going to hear from her for 3 or 4 days. Her and Nads are going to be partying it up in Montreal, doing stuff, okay? And they're just going to be, you know, like off of YouTube for like 3 or 4 days, and then she's going to come back later. But the next 3 or 4 days is going to be real quiet with Chantal. She went to Montreal with Nads to celebrate Christmas. They're going to hole up in a hotel room and party like it's 1999. Yep. I wonder uh, if she's going to buy a new TV from Best Buy too and shop till she drops. You know what? I don't know about her getting a new TV, but in the scam video that I put out, here's something to think about. Chantal took her TV over to Natter's place, yes? And then isn't it funny that when Natter was going off about Chantal, what was he using for his live? Her TV. So I saw that and I'm like, it's pretty obvious that the TV was taken over to his place just for that purpose because he had more people in his life that night than he's ever had. He's ever had. Is it payday for all three channels? Yep. Chantal's got her channel, her flagship channel. Then Sparky, stop being rough with her. Stop it. She's healing. Stop trying to be playful, boy. But she's got her flagship channel. And Peach's channel, I feel, is also her channel. Natter's channel is definitely her channel. So Chantal's getting the pay for all three. They all connect to her Google AdSense account. So all those deposits go to her bank account. And then she can just dole out whatever money she wants to both of them. Hey, Forever Run Tamed. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Drew. Hi, Aaron. You, excuse me, sir. Lay down. Thank you. Oh, what's that, Karma? Is it confirmed that they go to her account? Well, I don't have the paperwork, but it's pretty obvious. Let me tell you how. Natter's YouTube channel, if that were his true channel, not hers. As a YouTuber, I've gone through the monetization process. It takes a while. First, you have to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. He got that. But that's not the entire thing you have to worry about. After you get the qualifications, then you have to be approved. Once you're approved, then you have, and you apply, you have to wait easily 4 to 6 weeks to get the code in the mail through snail mail. And then you got to take that code, then you got to set up your Google AdSense account, and then even if you make some money that month, it won't show up until the following month. Natter's account got monetized way too quickly. Way too quickly. So the only way that can happen is if it's on somebody else's account that's already been approved and they've already been through that. House Booger, she's good. So, you know, like you look at when he first started his channel, he got monetized real fast. Real fast. That doesn't happen. You're a YouTuber, you set up the account, it takes a while just to get the ball rolling. And even if, say, let's just say I just got monetized and I make $100, which is the cash out, I won't get that till the following month because that's how YouTube does it. Whatever you make one month, you won't see it until the next month. Yeah, too fast. You want to kiss my babies and love on? Well, they'd like that. They would love to be loved on. Right. I mean, listen, YouTube is a company. They're there to make money. They don't care how it's made as long as they make it. They get their share. Natter's showering her with compliments already. Well, I'm hoping he's doing it in the shower. Take her in the shower and then shower her with compliments. You know, it's a win-win. You know, hey, go in the shower and I'll tell you how, you know, yeah, Chantal, you're great. You're used to soap. You're right that Chantal would go scorched earth if Natter truly kicks her out of his life. Should that ever say be a rage? Yep, right. You know, I've heard from Chantal so much. Oh, it's over. We're done. Don't listen to her. If you have any question, if it's really over, go straight to his channel. If it's still up, it's still going. They're not done. They're not done. Don't listen to Chantal. You got any question, is it real this time or are they faking it? Just go to his channel. If it's still there, she's lying. She needs positive reinforcement like pets. Well, she's got pets. You don't take care of them. Hi, JB. How are you? How are you? Yeah, so as far as Pete's, Natter, and Chantal, listen, they're all in it together, y'all. They're all in it together. It's a multi-layered scam going on. And I'm so sick to death of hearing people say Chantal's not that smart. You don't have to be smart to be cunning. Chantal was honing her craft of being manipulative and a liar well before YouTube. She just found a platform to make her lies profitable. But she was lying well before she got on YouTube. And as everybody knows, the more you do something, the better you get at it. So she was doing it long before YouTube. She found YouTube. She found a place to sell her lies, and she made them profitable. And nobody can tell me that during the 3 or 4 years she had her channel, that she didn't pick up about what got the most views and where the most money came from. You know, she paid attention to all that. And so she knows how to play people. She knows how to play people. You know, nobody can say, oh, she's not smart enough. You know, she can't do all this. Oh, yes, she can. Oh, yes, she can. Look at Amberlyn Reed. Look at what she's done. She knows how to play people too. You know, you figure out the game and then you can play the game. I don't think Natter's channel is under Chantal's AdSense, mainly because she would have already deleted 4 times out of impulse. Well, I would like to politely disagree with you and offer up a counterpoint. Remember, she likes Natter. She's in love with Natter. And Chantal knows how far she can push people. She knows that if she deletes that channel just out of a vindictive moment, he might get mad at her and not see her again. And so to keep the door open, she's not going to go too far. See, she deleted one of his lives just to show him that she could. That was a power play by Chantal. That was her saying, look, this may be your channel, but it's under my name, so you better behave. That was her proving a point. That was her showing she's got more leverage in that situation. And it worked because he was spooked for a couple of days after that. He was absolutely spooked. He was quiet. He wasn't like thumping his chest and saying, I'm a real man. No, he toned it down for a little while. You know, it kind of sunk in. This whole thing that I got going on is under her control. And she can snap her fingers and it's over. He toned it down for a little bit. Yeah, it was a warning. Hi, Tiffany. It was her proving, look, don't think that I won't hurt you because I can. She got paid and they hit the outlet mall. Nah, you know what happened, Tiffany? She got paid in they invested in some snow that doesn't melt and some green, they bought a garden's worth of green and now they're partying it up right now. They're partying it up right now. Like, Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho. They're partying it up right now. I wonder if that's why he started a second channel. Hey, Mouse, Mom. Again, I think that's Chantal's channel. I think that's Chantal's channel. Chantal, listen, let me just put this in perspective. All right, just follow with me. Chantal had her flagship channel, okay? And she was happy with that for a while, making money with that. She created all the drama she could create by herself on that channel. She started out with the mukbangs, then she moved on to the drugs, drug abuse, DV, SA, STDs. She hit the ceiling with what she can do by herself. Then she realized that, and then she started to bring in other people. Because the more people you bring into a drama, the longer you can keep it going. And her livelihood depends on people watching her videos. So it's like I did all I could do by myself. Let me bring in other people. Let me bring in Natter. Let me bring in Pete's, because that will keep the drama going. And then she got it in her head. She got a light bulb. I can make Natter a channel, and that will give me more opportunity to do videos over there, more money. Pete's had a channel under her name. She can create drama with that too, and just ping pong everything back and forth. Hi, Francis. So she did everything she could do by herself. Now she's bringing in other people because people are bored with her. They're bored with the drama, the bullshit. They're bored. They're bored. So she's got to bring in other people to keep it going. Hi, Lily. He's probably not smart enough to change his password. See, just think about it. I mean, she's got habits, our Chantal. She's got some major habits. She's got a food habit she's got to feed. She's got her chemical habit she's got to take care of. She's got to deal with Pete. She's got to deal with Natter. Got to take care of her expenses. There's a lot of money going out the door. So she's got to find any way she can to make extra money to cover all that. Do you think she can plan and think ahead that clearly? I think it's all impulsive decisions. Like I said, Chantal is not smart in a lot of ways, but you don't have to be smart to be cunning. You know, a con artist can appear stupid. They can be stupid, but they can still scam people. Chantal and Amberlynn Reed, they know how to manipulate people. They figured out the YouTube game. They pay attention to what gets the most views and what makes the most drama. They know the reaction channels, look for those rage streams. They look for the drama because that's what gives us the most views. But we've arrived at a point where we've covered the same shit over and over again that people are getting irritated and bored because there's nothing new. You know, it's like Groundhog Day and Chantal's the groundhog. People are catching on to the games because the game is the same. It doesn't evolve. It doesn't become different. In order to keep the scam going, you got to evolve the scam to where people can't catch on to patterns. And she hasn't done that. Everybody knows her patterns. I'm bored with Natter. You know what? Here's my impression of Natter. I need a baseball cap, but thanks for the super chat. There's my impression of Natter. Thanks for the super chat. You know, he does it live and he doesn't even look at people. It's the same broken record. He has 2 phones and 2 Facebook accounts. He's not an idiot. Well, yeah, you know what? Again, I politely disagree. He is an idiot because he basically sold his soul to the devil, and the devil's name is Chantal. It's a double-edged sword. If you are leeching off of a person and their means, yeah, you benefit financially, but there's going to be some repercussions for that. He put together that cooking channel, and I don't know if he understands this, but no one is ever going to take him seriously with that channel just because of his association with Chantal. His name is always going to be linked to her. So even if he were Gordon Ramsay, it's already ruined. It's already ruined. look at my body. Thanks for the super chat. Oh God. She thinks she's going to hit 40 and her sister is getting married. It's eating her alive that she's single. And her sister will get the attention of her wedding. See, that's so stupid. If she's got any jealousy over her sister, it's so stupid because she could have a good life too if she wanted it. She just doesn't want it bad enough to change. Oh, Mike, I saw that. The lamb heart. Can I tell you what I was thinking when I saw that, Mike? Have you ever seen that movie, Silence of the Lambs? I kept getting flashes of that in my head. About the lamb stop screaming. I got flashes of that movie in my head. Do you like this, Clarice? No, I don't. He was doing something for his viewers, and you're doing a lamb heart? Okay. Baba beans. But I just kept, when I saw the lamb heart, I was thinking, silent. I couldn't help it. Silence of the Lambs. Natter's only interesting when he's arguing with Chantal. Yeah, see, he's trying to make a cooking channel. He's doing everything wrong. First of all, he does the cooking, but it's the camera angles are all wrong. He's not explaining what he's doing. He doesn't tell exactly how much ingredients he's using. He's letting her in the video. People know she's there. He's not editing his own videos. He's not making his own videos. If you're going to be on YouTube, you better figure out how to edit. Make your own videos. If it's your channel, it's your responsibility. Don't rely on somebody else to do it. And don't tell me you can't learn, because there's all kinds of videos on YouTube that will teach you. Don't be lazy. Learn your own stuff. You know, but even if you were Gordon Ramsay, even if the videos were professional quality, because his name is linked to hers, it's already a wrap. It's already a wrap. If somebody looks him up, they're going to find her. They're going to find her, and nobody wants to deal with her. Yes, it's my natural hair. Most meat eaters don't want to be reminded of the nature and origin of meat. You know, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's just the theme and the way he was presenting it. It was the way he was presenting it. I'm the only one who thinks that Natter's food all looks the same. I agree. It does all look the same. It's all diced up and all that stuff. It's like, it all looks like diced up mess to me. He cut up the heart and put it on the plate and shaped like a heart. The rest of his food always looks gross, in my opinion. You know what, Mike? I had a thought. What do you? And I'm going to ask your opinion. In fact, everybody's opinion in here. Do you think that kind of worked into everything going on with Chantal, like the whole cutting up the heart thing? You know, the fact that Chantal's supposed to be all brokenhearted and my heart and all sliced up, and you know, maybe that's where the inspiration came from. I don't know. The fact that Chantal, like, oh, I'm gonna go see Nat. I miss him, and then all of a sudden he's doing a recipe with a cut up heart. I've been learning Adobe Premiere Pro for a week now, and it's tough, but not impossible to figure out. There's simple apps for free that can give better videos than old-fashioned 80s cooking show. Yes, yes to all this. There's all kinds of free programs, art programs, music programs, editing programs. If you can't afford stuff, there's lots of free stuff out there. And there's tutorials all day long on YouTube to help. It then looks gross when they eat it. She doesn't like lamb. Chantal will eat anything if you put it in front of her and she's hungry enough. Hi, Claudia. I'll tell you what was outrageous. Did y'all catch the live stream where they were in the bedroom and she ate that entire pizza in that, is it kunfa? I can't pronounce the name correctly, but I looked it up as kind of a Middle Eastern dessert. It's reminiscent of cheesecake. One slice is 650 calories. There's 12 servings in a pie tin. She ate them all. Girlfriend clocked in at 10,000 calories for one meal. Thank you for becoming a member. Chantal's I love your name. You know, I don't know what a bee Dusty is. I'll look it up later, but thank you for becoming a member, and chef's kiss to you. Thank you very much. I don't wiggle my arm fat. I don't have much. Yeah, but 10,000 freaking calories in one sitting at 4 in the morning. What? That's 5 days worth of calories for me. You know what? I'm sorry, Matt. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I don't like to watch Chantal eat. But if I'm reacting to Chantal and she's eating through the whole video or the live stream, what can I do? I can't cut it all out. I am so sorry if you guys have to witness that. I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it. She sent him out of the room. Did you see what happened before she did? She's sitting there eating the rest of that dessert, and then she looked at him and said, "Can you leave the room?" Because she wanted to stuff it all in her mouth. And then he stood up, took a little piece off her fork, and said, because he wanted some of it. He took a little piece off her fork, and then she freaked out. She put her fork down, which still had food on it. She grabbed the biggest piece and she shoved it in her mouth just because she didn't want him to have it. I was like, are you kidding me? Really? She wanted to make sure that he couldn't have none of it. I'm sorry, Matthew. I'm sorry. My fiance Mark is still in the hospital. He'll be going to a rehab center tomorrow. I have a kidney question for you. May I ask you? I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if I can give you medical advice about kidneys. I think that's the kind of question that would best require a doctor or a nurse. I don't want to give you any bad advice about something that I don't know anything about. Hi, JDM. How are Booger and Sparky doing? They're doing good. My heart broke for you and your fur babies. Well, thank you. I'm still sad about that too. But you know what? I feel blessed because the outcome wasn't as bad as it could have been. Mother Nature did the best possible thing to ensure that she remained healthy. And although the kittens are not here, she's here and she's fine. And so I'm counting my blessings with that. So uh, you got to count your blessings in a situation like that. Oh, Claudia, Lisa says she can help you, I think. Nom, nom, nom. Mary, yeah, that's why I strongly believe that Natter is not a feeder, but I think she does have some feeders sending her money. Yes, yes to that. Because once upon a time, our Chantal, she catered to the feeder crowd. She had, I'm sure, feeders on speed dial. There were quite a few of her videos and live streams that I recognized that she was doing feeder requests for money. And I feel she's getting back into that. And she's doing a lot of behaviors that point to her catering to the feeder fetish. A lot of things she does are for the feeders, including that live stream where she ate that way with the freaking dessert. That was for her feeders because the feeder fetish crowd, they pay a lot of money for stuff like that and she needs it. So she's getting back into that. What happened? No, I'm sorry, Autumn. Booger miscarried. She miscarried 3 kittens. She she went into labor and none of them came out alive. They were all deceased when they came out. But she's fine. She's healthy. She went into labor 2 weeks early, but none of them didn't make it. What was the coloring of the 3rd kitten? It really didn't have a coloring. It was malformed. I couldn't tell if it was one big kitten or two twins that didn't separate properly, but it wasn't formed properly. Yeah, it happens. It happens. She was also super high eating that stuff, wasn't she? Yes, she was. But I will tell you guys that the 2 kittens that she delivered that were stillborn, they were so beautiful. You know, they were basically one was a powder gray tabby, and the other one was a black tabby. They were beautiful babies, and I would have kept them both had they lived. Yes, I am going to get her fixed, absolutely, because she's not going to go through that again. That's too much. It's too much. I've talked to a mobile vet and found out the prices for getting her and Sparky fixed, and we're going to take care of that next month. That once was enough. I'm not putting my baby's not going through that again. No. A lot of people had things to say about that. They were like, well, why are you letting her have kittens? Let me explain why. Because I love my pets. I love them so much, and I realized that just like people, they only live so long. So I wanted to have one litter so I could hang on to a little piece of both of them after they pass away naturally. I wanted to keep a little piece of them just a little bit longer. But fate said otherwise, so it's not happening. Hello, YTR Live. So, one litter, what happened, happened. They're getting fixed. Well, thank you, Desiree. Someone dropped off a kitten a week ago. Poor baby is so afraid she won't come out from under my van. Oh, so she's living under your van? Is she outside? Thank you for the super chat, Desiree. I appreciate it. You know, I was pleasantly surprised. The mobile vet that I contacted, I thought the cost was going to be more than what it is. They're actually pretty reasonable. Do you think, uh, Popper? I don't know. I don't really keep up with Yabba or Sam, but I'm hoping that they're doing well. You put water in food. Um, so Claudia, is the kitten an outside cat? Is she like in a garage or how does that work? Maybe you need to get her inside and that way she stays safe. Maybe you put a trap outside to get the kitten in it and that way she can be brought inside where she can be cared for. Otherwise, if she stays outside, she might turn feral. And it's also cold outside. There's going to be other cats. It might be a bit of a dangerous environment for a kitten. You know, a kitten can't really defend itself as well as an adult cat. She won't let me touch her. Uh, you can buy a pet trap off of Amazon, or maybe you could call animal control to borrow a trap or something and put it outside. Maybe that will help get the kitten inside. I have 4 outdoor homes for the ferals that are insulated, easy to build and insulate. True. I've seen that. I've seen those little shelters where you can build for animals like cats, like during the winter. I've seen ones made out of like the styrofoam coolers. You make the box and put the styrofoam cooler in it, and that way it insulates against the cold. Those are always good for outside animals. Yeah, they might be able to help. Even dealing with a sick fiance. If there's some way that you can get a hold of an animal trap, uh, that might help. You can put it in a location where you know the cat's going to be, put some food in there, and maybe that will help. That way you're not trying to run around and catch her by hand. But I understand you've got other things to deal with. Strays are abandoned. Nice, nice. Well, both of my cats are actually rescues. Booger is a rescue, and Sparky is a rescue. Nice, Lily. You can a plastic dog box at Walmart, stuff it with straw. Oh, there you go. Hey, that works. Insulation with a camping poncho, cut to fit, stick on lip. Nice. Look at all these great ideas coming in from people. Y'all animal lovers, you. Look at you. Y'all innovative people, you. There you go. Local shelter that is someone who can come trap, fix, and release. There you are. That worries me though. Like a kitten being outside by itself. Uh, I don't know what area you live in, if it's near woods or a place with wild animals, but if you live in a place with forest or wild animals sometimes do attack cats and kittens. So I'd be worried about that too. Yeah, they just need love. You can turn a feral into a domestic cat. It just takes time. You're in a city and in Georgia. Well, then you got to worry about wild animals. Trust me, Claudia, I know what you're going through. I know what you're going through with trying to trap an animal because my cat got out. He got into a garage and he was a pain in the butt to get out of that garage because he got behind a wall. Ooh, he did not make it easy. He made me work. He made me work to get him out of that garage. Who never left me. I named her Mousie because she brought me mice every day. Aw, whenever an animal brings you something like that, you know that's their way of paying rent. If they're bringing you gifts like that, it's their way of like I don't know, paying rent, sort of. Like hey, look, I'm doing something for you. See, I'm useful. That's their way of saying thank you. That's a way of saying thank you. Thanks for the food. Thanks for the stuff. Here's a rat. That's a compliment. They're giving you a compliment. I took it at feral over a year ago. Aw, nice, Lisa. I've started moving the food away from the van so I can get her. This may seem rather rude, but this is the advice that was given to me as far as how to get Sparky out of that garage. Because Sparky was a pain in the butt. He got out, he got into a garage that I had no access to, and what somebody told me was to withhold food for a day or two because if an animal's really hungry, then it's easier to trap them or get them out of wherever they're hiding. If they're really hungry, all they're going to care about is eating something and using something that smells really good, like a can of tuna or moist food. They'll be all over that. Yeah, but yeah, you're right. That might be dangerous, the kitten being so small, but to get Sparky out of a hole, that's what I had to do. Because he was just being a little pain in the butt and wouldn't come out. So how about like a cat trap, a live animal trap? He'll be able to get in but not get out. All you animal people in here. No, they're not. Cats are not buttholes. Look, that's not a butthole. That's my baby. Look at that baby. Look, look, look. They aren't buttholes. They love each other. Animals aren't jerks. Usually it's the people that own them that are jerks. Your pet will reflect who you are by the way you train them and the way you take care of them. There's no such thing as a bad pet, only a bad owner. Your cats take cues about what to do based on your training and your discipline and your care. I found my Tiffany lamp on the floor this week. How did they knock it over? How in the world did they knock over a 30-pound lamp? Was it sitting on a table? How did they, was it a tall like floor lamp? Was it on a table? Where was it? Hey, Google Gobbler. They ganged up. Hey, Nancy P. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you, darling. What did they do to your lamp? Cats can be brats. I'm just trying to figure out how they would knock over a 30-pound lamb. How big are your cats? What do they do? Hi, Nancy. I don't think cats are jerks. They just have a bad sense of humor. And they always seem to know where the most valuable things in the house are. You could have things in the house that are cheap, that if something happened to them, you wouldn't care. And then you have those expensive items that if they got broke or messed up, you'd be very upset. And I don't know how cats know, but they know what those things are. And those are the things that get messed up. Muffy weighs 24 pounds. Is she a Maine Coon? That's a big cat. Is that a tabby, a Maine Coon? What breed of cat is that? Yeah, they just know. Like I could have a closet full of cheap shoes, and then I have a pair of like UGG boots that cost me $200. Where's my cat going to have wharf up a hairball on my UGG boots? Couldn't do that in the corner. Couldn't do it on the carpet. Got to do it on my boots. You have 5 that weigh over 20 pounds. Oh, you got some big old love muffins. Yeah, they do. They just know. They want the they want the UGG boots. They want the UGG boots. Well, they can't have them. I once had a male cat named Junior that weighed up 20 pounds, but he was a tabby. He was a bit of a glutton. Yes, he was. He was like the biggest of the litter, and it looked exactly like his mama, and that's why I kept him. But he was a big boy too. Tabbies they can get huge. They got to vomit on cushy stuff. Yeah, but why? I have one that's bigger than my 5-year-old granddaughter. Is it a Maine Coon? Because those can be huge. Hi, Irene. Thank you. 20-pound cats. I'm going to tell you guys a true story. No lie. I once knew my ex-husband once had a couple he was friends with. They had a cat named Jack. Jack was so big. He was a big, huge tabby. And I felt bad for the cat. I mean, for a minute it's funny, but then after that it's not funny. This cat was so overly large, so obese, this poor baby. He was so big that he could not wiggle underneath the bed. He couldn't really scratch himself. He was enormous. You know, for a minute, it's like, oh, he's so big. But then you think about it and you're like, I feel bad for him because he's too big. He's way too big. It's not healthy for him. One head's bigger than my hand. Jeez. But this poor cat, this poor tabby, he had to have been 30, 35 pounds. He was huge. And he couldn't even scratch himself. He was so big. It's why he like belly scratches. He couldn't do it. So I just keep my fingers crossed that nothing bad happened to him. You know, everybody likes a big fluffy cat, but you know, there's a limit. You can't have a cat that's overly obese. It's no good for them. They can't move. They can't do nothing. So I have a question for everybody in here. Is there anybody in my chat room that believes that Chantal is 339 pounds? Because that's the weight she says she is now. Anybody believe that? Hi, Oceana. Because I don't believe it. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't believe it. 1's in my chat if you don't believe it. 365. But come on, let's see some 1s. The number 1 has become like a new troll thing with Chantal. She hates it. 1 in the chat. You made some food. Yes, Melissa, she did. She slipped and said, you guys are making fun of a 400-pound woman. I'm like, oh, you said you were 339. Now you're saying you're 400? Hey, Dre. I'll tell you how much I think she weighs. I did the math on her. Chantal is, I believe she's 5'1", right? I'm 5'4". I'm a little bit taller than Chantal. The normal healthy calorie intake for a female in their 30s is about 1,800 calories. Chantal eats easily 5,000-6,000 calories or more a day, right? So do the math on that. If she's not getting any exercise, she's not burning off any calories. If it takes 3,500 calories to make 1 pound of fat, that means our Chantal gains 1 to 2 pounds of fat every single day. Now let's just go on the low side. Let's just say it's 1 pound of fat a day. That's 30 pounds in 1 month times 3 months. That's basically 100 pounds. She was around 300 when she was with BB. So that would mean she's getting close to 500 if she's not at 500 right now. I think she's over 400. I think she's 450, 500. 450, 500 easily. Yeah. Like that one binge feast thing, when she ate 10,000 calories, that means that was over 2 pounds of fat in one sitting, in one day. In one day. You're thinking 435. Now keep in mind, Lisa, she uses filters and we don't get to see her body all the time. So even with the filters that, contour her face and her skin, you can, when she does that arm wiggle thing, that area is getting a lot bigger. It's filling out a lot. It used to be really loose when she lost the weight. Now it's filling back up. The recreational stuff makes her lose weight, perhaps. You know what, JB? When she was on the white for a while and she wasn't eating, she was losing weight. But here's the problem. Chantal has a problem with food that's very, very severe. That kind of severity with her problem would require inpatient care and therapy and counseling, which she's not going to get. But okay, so she does the white still. But then she messes that up by doing the edibles. What do the edibles do? They make her hungry. So here we have someone with an ED, a severe one, matched together with edibles, which do what? They give you the munchies. That's a recipe for disaster. So she does the white, allegedly to lose weight, but then you're going to do something else to counteract that. And then you're not dealing with your problem with food. You're not going to lose weight. You're not going to. You're not going to. You're not going to. If you got an ED, your problem is not in your stomach, it's in your head. It's with your emotions. You got to deal with that. And you have to be ready for change. You got to be able to say, I realize I got a problem and I got to work to fix it. Otherwise, it doesn't get fixed. She's doing everything in the world to escape reality. She puts filters on her phone so she doesn't see what she really looks like. She puts filters in her head so that she doesn't have to deal with her real life. With these inner and outer filters, she can say, oh, I'm fine, everything's great, and it's not great. It's not fine. That's why she gets a hernia. The scale is not calibrated. I should make an Amazon wish list. I do have one. I have one. It's on my channel page. I have one on my channel page, love. The scale is not calibrated. You know what? You know what, Yellow Fat Roll? I'll even go any further with that. I think Chantal, that she messes around with that scale. You can mess around with a scale and like pull that dial all the way back to where it reads the wrong weight. Like I'm sure she pulls it all the way back to where it's like 75 or 100 pounds less than what it should be. How's Booger doing? She's doing good. She's good. She's healthy. She had the Zoomies yesterday. She's playing. So for the most part, she's fine. Pizza's only $186. No, he ain't. I've never had an Amazon wish list. I so need a new cat treat. Oh, you might be able to find a good one on eBay. There might be some good ones there. Her football always 3:30. Nancy, you're so bad. You are so bad, Nancy. But I like you being spicy. We haven't seen the actual scale for a while, or haven't. Melissa, I was wondering that too. If she has like a little tape recorder in her hand and she just plays the tape recording when she does her weigh-ins. Listen, if Chantal were really 330 pounds, she loves to put her middle finger out to the haters. She would get on the scale, point her phone down at the number, and we could see it. If she's not doing that, I don't believe the number. No. Has Sparky been keeping to himself? Never. Sparky never keeps to himself. He just loves on Booger all the time. Yeah, he's sleeping right now, but he was loving on her earlier. Pete's is the creepy relative. People show up an hour early at celebrations to draw straws to see who doesn't have to sit next to him. He gives me some bad vibes, that guy. Yeah, Pete's is awkward. I don't even know why he comes on camera with Chantal. He doesn't add anything good. It's always like he walks in the room and he starts talking. It's like, shut up, Pete's. Away with you. Bye. Later. Are you still talking? Why are you still here? Bye. He comes on camera and he does one of these. He's always like just standing there like a gargoyle behind Chantal. It's like, what are you standing there for? What are you in the frame for? Go back to your room. His nasty writing. I keep hearing about these stories that Pete has written, but I've never found where they're posted. I keep hearing about these creepy, really disturbing stories that he has written, but I've never found a source of where they're posted. He did some very disturbing fictional writing that was upsetting to read. Pete wants to be Ramona, but doesn't have the guys to come out. You know what? If he wants to come out as Ramona, that's his life choice. I got nothing to say about that. If everybody should be free to express themselves internally and outwardly as they desire. If he wants to be Ramona, and if that would make him more happy as a person, if that's who he really is, then I say come out and be Ramona. But as far as his presence as a person, the way he talks to those cats, I want to give him a slap upside the fucking head. The last video that he did with Chantal, the way he was talking about BBJ, I honestly want to reach to the monitor and give him a good side punch upside the head. He got me pissed off. He was speaking so disrespectfully about BBJ. What if he has a personality disorder? Nobody knows that for sure. He's not been to a doctor to diagnose anything. He said he's on the spectrum, but no real confirmation for that because no doctor has ever diagnosed him that way. So we don't know what's going on with Pete. All we can do is what he can do, and that's just guess what's going on. There's something going on, but nobody knows for sure, not even him, because he's not going to a doctor or a specialist to find out. Yeah, they're both verbally abusive to the cats. I think Pete wants to be trans. No shade. Hey, no shade. No shade at all. If he wants to be trans, I support that. Everybody should be free to express their sexuality or their identity any way they wish. It's your body, and if it makes you more comfortable in your own skin, I say go for it. But no matter what your identity, no matter what your sexuality, you don't have to be an asshole. I'm on the spectrum, and it's not that bad after years of dealing with it. It's all fake, Rose, so who cares? Be honest with yourself. You know what? It may be. It may be. I'm just a reactor, and I react to the videos because people are interested in the story. It's not for me to change Chantal. It's not for me to be her life coach. I'm just here to be like a commentator on the side of a football game. I'm just calling the action as it happens. That's all I'm doing. And I make my videos, and if people want to watch, they're free to watch, and if they don't want to, they don't have to. So there's that, you know. I'm not responsible for Chantal. She's responsible for herself. I'm just here to make my reaction videos, and that's it. Hi, SL Savage. The reason why I never went to the doctor about it being on the spectrum was because he was younger. Oh, I'm sorry that happened to Pete if he got scared of going to a doctor. But if there's something going on with Pete that requires something medical, some medication, I think it'd be beneficial for him to go to the doctor and find out. Maybe that might be tied to his depression. Maybe he needs some antidepressants. I don't know, but only a doctor would be able to know that. Well, thank you. Thank you if you like my top. I appreciate that. Well, thank you, Lily. He likes to dress up as a woman named Ramona. You know what? You don't have to be trans to dress up as anything. You know, if you feel like just if a woman feels like dressing up like a man, that doesn't mean they're trans. It just means that's their sense of fashion. Same thing with the guy. You want to put on a skirt, you want to put on a dress, doesn't mean you're trans. It just means that's your sense of style. Nobody should be able to criticize you for that. That's just what you feel like wearing on your own body. Thank you, Oceana. I don't think Pete's is faking. Well, that is your opinion. You're welcome to it. It's not for me to sit here and fight with you, but I'm of a different opinion, so we'll just leave it at that. We'll agree to disagree. Hey, Sandy. How are you? 9 Lives of Sandy is here, and she is a fabulous cat mom. She has, I believe it's 6 cats, and they're all adorable, and they're all lovely. And she's helped me a great deal when I had questions about my cats. If Pete's were sophisticated enough to research depression and an accomplished actor enough to convince people he is depressed, you know what? He's learning from Chantal. He's taking his cues from Chantal. Again, I'm going to say this. A lot of people are getting stuck on thinking that Chantal's not smart. And because she's not smart, that she can't carry out a scam. Anybody can carry out a scam. You don't have to have an IQ of 120 to scam people. Okay? You can be dumb as a box of rocks on all other things and be a expert scammer. And Pete's over there. He doesn't have a job. He doesn't have any money. He relies on Chantal. So Chantal comes to him and says, this is what we're going to do today to make money. He's going to go along with it. He's admitted that he will lie for Chantal. He does lie for Chantal. So why wouldn't he do it? Why wouldn't he participate in a scam if it benefits him because it keeps a roof over his head? You know, Chantal's not smart, but she is cunning. You don't have to be smart to be cunning or crafty. You can just be that kind of person. You can be that kind of rotten person. So Chantal's playing the game, and she's bringing other people into the game to keep the game going. She's devious. You have to have game. Well, Chantal has game, and since she has game, she's bringing other people into her game to keep the game going, because what else does she have going on for her? YouTube is her livelihood, and she has to find whatever way she could think of to keep that income coming in. And how does she do that? Drama, raging out. You know, she sets things in motion so she can rage, because she knows the reaction channels look for that. That's what gets them the most views and her the most views. Nobody cares about her content unless she's raging, so she has to set things up to rage. Hi, Faye. She's panicking now. Oh yeah, because her lies are catching up to her. People are catching on to her deal. The Lewis wants me arc. That might be coming. Well, Rebecca, I will pray for you that you're able to do that. Just take your time with that and do it in a healthy way. If you work at it, it will come off. Don't worry about it. Hello, Seattle Spires Low Carb World. Thank you for becoming a member. Mwah! Appreciate it. I don't wiggle my arm fat. I just do the chef's kiss. We keep it classy here. Yeah, there are extremely skilled criminals that can't even read. True. You know, you could be dumb in other things and smart in others. You don't have to be smart at everything. Just whatever it is you're interested in. McDee's rage or we walk. She says she hates McDonald's. She's going on record saying, I don't like Mickey D's, but I do them because they're the only thing open. She don't like Mickey D's. She doesn't want to do Mickey D's no more. She don't want to do it. She wants what do you call it? What's her thing anymore? Oh, the meat patties. The meat patties have replaced the Nashies. I don't think she can get the Nashies anymore, so she does the Jamaican meat patties. That's the new thing, the meat patties. Hey Rona, thank you for becoming a channel member. Mwah! Appreciate it, love. So the Nashi era is now over, and we are now on the Jamaican meat patties. Jamaican patties that we walk. She don't even have to make them. She just picks them up. Chantal will come back tonight telling everyone it's complicated. I'm not talking about our relationship. Well, good, because you don't have one. You never had one. But I'm telling you, she's not coming back tonight. Girlfriend just got paid, or she's getting paid tomorrow. Her and Stabby are in Montreal right now in a hotel room, and they're partying it up if she already got paid, or they're waiting for the money to get into the account tomorrow so they can re-up. Oh, thank you, Aretha. Thank you so much. The delusion is strong with this one. Yes, it is. Yep. And Natter's not stupid. He knows when she gets paid, he's going to be right there to get his share before, because he knows if he's not there to get his share, she'll blow through it. She'll spend it on fast food, drugs, whatever. He's going to be right there to get his share before it all disappears. So he's not an idiot. Yeah, the timing of it all. Exactly, the timing. Notice how the timing lines up. Take this to the bank. She just got paid. Everything's going to be good for the next 2 weeks, or maybe the next week and a half. And then after a week or 2 weeks, they're going to start fighting, aren't they? Because the money's going to start getting low, real low. And then by the 3rd week, ooh, there's going to be drama, there's going to be fighting, blah, 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 because she's broke. She's broke. And there's going to be all this drama, all this drama, all this drama. And then she's going to start trying to find ways to get money out of people. And then it starts all over again. I'm so tired of hearing about Lemon Z. I'm so I'm so tired. I'm so tired of hearing about Lemon Z. If I live another day and not hear about it, I'll be a happy girl. I'm so tired. One's in the chat if you guys are sick to death of Lemon Z. Sick of it. We're sick of hearing about Lemon Z. Sick to death of hearing about it. All of it. Who else is tired? We're all exhausted. We don't want to hear about Lemon Z no more. Fuck Lemon Z. I'm sick of it. Sick. I'm sick of hearing about Lemon Z. I'll tell you what else I'm sick of. I'm sick to death of hearing about her widow's peak. Yes, I'm tired. I'm so tired of hearing about her bald patches, because we hear about that all the time. I mean, the same crap over and over. Why does she have to talk about her widow's peak all the time? Why? It's just this little bit of hair. That's it. Why is that a topic of conversation every live stream? Why? I don't talk about my hair that way. She could have taken the cats to the vet 3 times of the money she's blown on coffee, weed, and meat pies. Yep. And somebody gave her the money to take the cats to the vet. So the vet visit would have been free. She didn't do it. She didn't do it. You got a job yesterday? Well, thumbs up. I congratulate you. I hope that you enjoy your new job and you have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, stop trying to make a widow's peak a personality trait. But that money's long gone. You know what? She just got paid. Wait 4 or 5 days. It'll be almost gone by then. It'll be almost gone by then. And that's why, because Chantal, the more money she gets, the more she spends. The faster it goes. It just burns a hole in her pocket. She doesn't know how to save. It's all gone. And that's why she's telling people to send her money through PayPal, because she blows through it so quickly. She's real insecure about her hair. I try not to speak about her looks. You know, a lot of people think that reaction channels were all bullies, that we're all about just being bullies. We're not picking on her looks. We're not picking on her weight. We got more issue with her being gross and being unhygienic and wearing dirty clothes for days and a filthy home environment for her cats. We got more. There's so much to talk about. We don't have to talk about her looks. We got to talk about her weight. We talk about everything else. She said she'll buy a wig. Do I know Amberlyn Reed? I don't know her personally. I know of her. I have barely spoken about her, but she and I aren't friends. We don't talk on the phone. She talked about a budget and a schedule. Talk, no action. Exactly. And if she buys a wig, you got to maintain a wig for it to look nice. You got to keep it clean. You got to wash it. You got to brush it. That's too much work for her. She can't be bothered with her own hair, let alone fake hair. Yeah, look at exactly. Every live stream, look at my hair. Why? Why do you want me to look at it? What am I looking at? My house is super clean and animal rescue. Hi, not again. Merry Christmas to you too. You know what? I'm so sorry. I should be saying that right now to all of you because I know in a few days everything's going to get crazy with y'all. So if I don't see any of you in the next few days, I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I hope that this upcoming year will be happy and healthy and profitable and creative and innovative and intriguing and fabulous for everybody. You put your kitty in profile pic. Wait till January because her income will not be so good. Yeah, she just keeps messing everything up that way. Merry Christmas to you too. You know what I haven't gotten yet? And I can't believe I haven't gotten it yet. Eggnog. I love eggnog. It's the only time of the year where you can get it. And I haven't gotten any. What's wrong with me? Hello, Emmy. I am talking about our favorite girl. She was going to take a couple of days off. Yeah, we know what that means. We know what it means when she takes a couple of days off. Yeah, taking a couple of days off to go skiing. Yeah, because she's all about those activities. Yeah, those activities with the snow. Yeah, a couple days off. She's going to go skiing. Yeah. And she's going to do some gardening. Yeah, with the green. Yeah. So she's into gardening and she's into skiing. Hello, Irene. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. Homemade eggnog. I love eggnog, but it's so fattening. Eggnog is essentially dessert in a glass. You might as well just drink some liquid cake. It's the same thing. It's so sweet. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Happy solstice. I don't put alcohol in my eggnog. No, I'm not, don't pick on me. I just don't like alcohol in my eggnog. I like it straight. I don't do that. I don't do alcohol in dessert. Eggnog is not gross. What do you mean? Second day for the scheduled B&B. She's been a no-show. Are we surprised though? Those of us that have been watching Chantal, are we surprised? We're not surprised. We're not. We know her. We knew this was going to happen. She just got paid. She's not gonna bees. She's spending her money. She's out there partying. She's not coming on. Are you serious? Never had eggnog. Oh, it's good. You ought to try it. It's good stuff. I hope she takes Pete's share and don't spend it all. Well, good luck with that. The last time that Pete's did a live stream on her channel and she was supposed to give him all the super chat money, she didn't give him all of it, even though it wasn't that much. She just made some excuse about extra expenses and didn't give him all his money. So I don't think she's going to give him all that money. I'm baking cookies later today. Ooh, can I come over? I want some. I've officially renamed Chantal Scamtel. Scamtel. She carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. How's he doing? I'm not happy with him. Not again. I'm not happy with him. I got nothing good to say. Therefore, I will say nothing. He was a bad boy. Let's put it that way. Yeah, she carries the weight. I'll tell you what, if you guys want something to laugh at, go to Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel's channel. Some of the stuff he's been doing lately is absolutely hilarious. He did a whole song with doggone it, Natter, a song called "I'm a Real Man." Funny, and then he basically spoofed on one of Natter's cooking videos. It's hilarious. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. I mean, it's so funny. And then FBRC did another video where he was playing around with some footage of Chantal running over the curb twice, and it was putting it through different filters, and then he put it to techno rave music. Oh, it was too good. You have to see it. I mean, his editing is always on point. It's so funny. It's so funny. So check out FBRC's channel if you don't know about it. Chocolate caramel pretzels. Oh, save me some. Save me some. Yeah. You know what? Let me just put the link for FBRC's channel here in the chat so you guys can find it. So give me just a second. Heck, you know what? I'll link the video. Let's see. Give me a second. I gotta pull up his channel. Let's see. Where is his videos? Hold on. Okay. See if I can find his real man video. Okay. I'm gonna link one of his videos in the chat so you guys can find it. And believe me, this video is just it's too good. Some reaction channel was talking crap about who? Who is talking crap about him? Who would do that? Why would they do that? Can you give me a name? I don't know why anybody would go after him. I mean, everybody's free to express their opinion about people. I just don't know why they would do that. But hey, you know, I just don't know. I am confused about that. You know, everybody's got their own opinion. You can say what you want on your own channel. Chantal hasn't stabbed anyone. Die Hard. Footy Beauty Jump or me. Well, maybe it's because that person, they don't know him and they've never talked to him a lot. I don't know. I'm staying out of it. I don't know that person. I don't know their why they would say that. So that's between him and her. I don't understand why they would say that. But they're free to have their opinion. Anyway, how about we do something fun? Y'all always like it when I do the tarot card readings in here. How about I do one? Let's see. And take the cards out. All right. All right. Y'all ready for a tarot card reading on our Chantel? Funko baby syndrome. I don't pull one myself, so love watching others. Oh yes, Auntie Rose is doing this. Yes. We love a tarot card reading, don't we? The last one I did, y'all remember the last one I did? And I told y'all, the card said that there's, Pete's, Natter, and Chantal, they're all in cahoots together. There's no real drama between Natter and Pete's. It's just made up drama that Foodie came up with to get more views for all three channels. You know? It's all fake news. So we're doing one on Foodie, see what's going on with her. Let me see here. Oops, I got them upside down. Let's see. Oh, what's that? Swords coming out. Ooh, that's not good. Nice, Lisa. There's so many different tarot card decks out there, and different ones speak to different people. The only thing that I will tell anybody that's interested in getting a tarot deck, couple of things that are real important. One, never buy a deck that it's already been used. Okay? Never buy a used deck. You want one that's brand new, unless the only exception is whoever you're getting it from. If somebody gives you one, you know the person, they've got good energy, like a mom passing a deck on to a daughter, that's different. But if you don't know where that deck's been, don't buy used decks. No, never. Second thing, never do a reading when you're upset, ever. When you're really sad, really angry, never do a tarot card reading. You always want to be calm and centered when you read, because if you have angry, upset energy, it'll affect the reading. Number 3, don't let anybody borrow your cards or use your cards or touch your cards. Okay? Don't loan your cards out. Your deck is your deck. So, I mean, those are just some helpful tips for anybody wanting to get a deck. Don't ever do a reading when you're upset, when you're angry. Don't loan your deck out to people, and don't ever buy or accept a deck that's used, because again, you don't know what that was used for. Yes, I do tarot card readings, love. Yeah, no touchy of the cards, no touchy, no touch. No touching my cards. Get away. Bye. No touchy of the cards. Month of January. All right, fair enough. What's going to happen with Chantal in January? You can charge your cards with citrine, and it's always a good idea that after you're done doing readings, especially more than a couple, clean the cards with some smoke, like sage or sweetgrass or something, to kind of clean the energy off. Because if you do too many readings in a row, the readings will start getting wonky, because it's just too much. It's too much. Incense cleanse, yes. Yes, you can. You can use sage. You can use burnt tobacco, like tobacco leaves. You can use sweetgrass, incense smoke, whatever you feel comfortable with. Yeah, smudge them. Right. All right. So the last reading I gave Chantal, man, the cards were all about just saying, look, they're all in it together. All three of them are scamming and they're making money, and that's basically the goal. But at the same time, they were saying that to me. They said, at the same time, this money thing is going on, everything is falling apart around Chantal. Like I remember seeing the tower card in there. Ooh, it did not look good. So, like she thinks she's doing well because she's making a little bit more money, but at the same time, her empire is crumbling around her feet, and she's not wanting to look down and see it. All right, so let me just focus here for a second on the question. So I got to be quiet. Get this out of the way. All right. Do you have to be gifted to read cards? No, you don't have to be gifted. Uh, every tarot deck that you buy, if you buy it brand new, comes with like a little booklet that explains what each card means. And there are also videos on YouTube that you can watch that can explain the tarot, what each of the cards means. There's all kinds of web articles you can read. And then after you get a sense of the cards, then you could also start to read them intuitively. Like, if you start to feel something while you're reading, then you're picking up on the energy of the cards and what the cards are trying to tell you, and bring that into the reading also. Like, I go by the pictures, and I also read a lot intuitively, and that's how I do my tarot card readings. So you can read them from a technical point of view of just reading the pictures, but as you get in tune with the deck and it gets in tune with you, then you'll also start to read intuitively, like your gut is telling you things. You're starting to get thoughts in your head about what's going on and put it all together. All right. I liken doing tarot card readings to kind of like, it's almost like looking at old comic strips or a comic book where you got all these pictures lined up in a row, and you're just simply following the storyboard of what's being laid out in front of you. So, all right, focus, focus, focus. I think that's good enough. Yeah, they're in Montreal partying it up, I would think. Yeah, that's what they are. That's what they're doing. They're in Montreal right now partying it up. We knew that. I mean, I didn't even need the cards to tell me that. I knew that. I mean, her and Natter and Pete's, they basically scam the crap out of people. So they're reaping the rewards right now. Another successful scamming month completed. Oh. Oh. Interesting. This was the card covering that card. And this was the card crossing those two. Hi, Mary. Who are these people? I need to go further so I can understand this. Who are these people? Wait a second. Oh, not good. Let me just take a look at this. You know, I got to go with my gut here. I think our Chantal, that whole situation with the taxes and her not paying them, that's going to get real serious really, really soon. Really soon. That's a justice card. But when I look at it, my gut tells me this has to do with money problems. This has to do with money. And to back that up, this is the card that was crossing the card on top of hers. So normally this would be a good card because it has the cup in it, right? This would represent, you know, prosperity, wealth, maybe creative ideas, and this is crossing her card. Also, all right, so let me just pull this back. This was the original card, right? This is her and Natter celebrating. Then we have the Knight of Wands. This could be a card of, basically, it's a messenger card, like something is coming, right? And then this was the card that was crossing it all. This has to do with money. This has to do with money. Uh, I don't know about eviction. I'm getting more of a sense of like legal problems, stuff with money. It could be her taxes because she keeps talking about it. She keeps talking about her accountant. But if you're between $30,000 and $60,000 in the hole of paying your taxes, you're not going to call your accountant voluntarily. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. I don't think it's Pete's. I don't think it has to do with Pete's. I think that this has to do with legal issues revolving around the fact she hasn't paid her taxes in so long. I think it's going to catch up with her. She's been running from it for 3 years. It's going to catch up to her. It's going to catch up to her in a big, big way. Because the more you owe, the more the government is going to be eyeballing you. The tax man does come it. That's right. So let's move on to the other parts here. Yeah, and see what's interesting is you've got the justice card. This was on the other side of it. So here comes Mr. Taxman to cut off all of that happiness that you're wanting to have. Look, these two were opposite each other. Oh, so you got all that money, do you? Well, let me just pay you a visit and figure it out. And then these two are the cards that are crossing on the other side. Pentacles can be money. And here they are, you know, and they've got to make decisions about what to do and just looking at all the wrong things to make money. Could he be married already? That I do not know. I don't know if he's already married. There's no way for me to know that. Yeah, yes, many options. There could be a whole list of things going on in the background. We don't know. Now they're getting married to Gypsy. I don't know about that. Let's see. Next card. Are we surprised to see this? This keeps popping up in all her readings somewhere. Hi, Amanda. This keeps popping up in every single reading I give about Chantal. It pops up somewhere. So we got this card. What's even worse, look what's next to it. You got the Fool card. So here she is, just making all kinds of bad decisions, and she's just happy-go-lucky about it, not really giving a crap, living in a world of delusion. And the last two cards, again, interesting combination. Page of Pentacles and the Star. Not a good reading at all. Not at all. So what these two cards are telling me, I just keep getting this feeling. She's going to have to deal with this money issue, whatever it is. And the last card, she's not going to be completely broke. She's not going to be penniless. But it's one of those situations where she's basically going to have to pay. She's not going to be taken for everything. She's going to file for another bankruptcy. She's going to have to. She's going to file for another bankruptcy. That's going to be her way of dealing with it. Filing bankruptcy. She's going to have to pay a little bit, but she's going to file for bankruptcy again. And she's going to have to pay out some money, but at the same time, she can continue to make money. So that legal issue that she's going on, this issue with paying taxes, that's how she's going to handle it. She's waiting until things get so bad, just charging things up, owing, so she can finally file for bankruptcy and start over. No, Amanda, she hasn't paid taxes in over 3 years. Poor booger's tired. Of course she is. So the cards are saying, like, money-wise, she's in serious hot water. That's what's coming for next month. That's what's coming for next month. She's partying right now while she still can, and she's going to put off dealing with it until she absolutely has to. And then once she has to deal with it, there's no way around it. She's going to do as little as possible, and she's going to file for bankruptcy again. And that's the way it's going to be handled, so that she can just wipe the slate clean and then go another few years without paying her taxes. You know, because she's not about being responsible and doing what she needs to do. She's all about, how can I get out of this situation and have the most benefit for me. Are you leaving, Oceana? Thank you for coming in, sweetie. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's why no credit cards. I mean, Chantal put Pete's in credit card debt. When he had credit cards, that's how they were able to get into that townhouse. And he used to go to therapy, but then Chantal was using his credit cards to pay for her mukbangs until she put him in credit card debt, and then she didn't pay him back the money she owed him. So now he can't even go to therapy because of her. See? You know, she'll run through her money and everybody else's money rather than be responsible and take care of herself. The default interest of 3 years. Just so there's your basically your report of Chantal in January. The tax man cometh. How many times can you file bankruptcy in Canada? I could be mistaken. I know over here in the US, you just can't keep doing it, doing it, doing it because there's a record. I don't know if there is a limit in Canada. You know what? That's an interesting question. Let me research real quick because I'm interested in that myself. How many times can you file for bankrupt? Damn it, bankruptcy in Canada? I misspelled it. Sorry. Okay. It says, yes, it is possible to file bankruptcy twice in Canada, provided that you have received your bankruptcy discharge from the first bankruptcy filing. If you have not discharged from your first one, you will have to petition the bankruptcy court for your discharge in order to file a second one. Yeah, you get once in the US. So I don't know if she's handled that first one yet. I don't know how long that takes, the whole process. But in order to do it a second time, you have to get clearance from the first one in order to start on a second one. How can someone not live on 12K a month? Anybody can live on 12K a month. It's just that she spends more than she makes. Yeah, look at Booger. And Sparky. Hey, Sparky. Hey, Bobby. In Canada, you can file as many times as you need. Yeah, but just because you file, does that mean they will approve each and every time? Oh, but the restrictions change. Okay. Thank you for the clarification. Always good to know things. Always good to know. But anybody could live on 12K a month. It's just that Chantal's stupid with her money. She's stupid. She spends more than she makes, and she spends it on crap. I can't see Booger because of the chat. Why? Well, hold on a second. Booger, come here, baby. Come here. There we go. Hi, want to sit up here with me? All right. Takes 3 years to discharge. Well, I don't know exactly when she would file for bankruptcy, but wasn't it like over 3 years ago? I think it was way, way back in the day. I have to make it on $854 a month. Bet she couldn't do that. No, she couldn't. She couldn't. It's a girl. That's my baby. 12K with snow isn't much. Nah. 12K goes really fast if you spend it on the wrong stuff. It's a girl. She is sweet. That's my girl. That's my booger. Hi. Sleepy. She smokes 2 or 3 ounces a month around on the THC stuff. Yeah, I saw the live where people were asking her how much she spends on green a month, and she said $600. But one thing I know about addicts is that they do something, they always cut the amount in half. So whatever they say, double it, and you might get the correct amount. They won't keep letting her discharge debt because of her tax debt. Hence why she's probably going to get into a whole lot of trouble, because she's probably got it in her head that she can outsmart the government and they're going to prove her wrong. She probably is thinking, oh, I don't have to pay my taxes. I can just make up some excuse and they'll accept it. Now they're not. They're gonna do like an audit on her and find it all. They're gonna come for her. Is she still pregnant? No, she's not. Booger, she had her babies and they were born stillborn. So Uh, she miscarried, so she's no longer pregnant. See, there's my baby. She spends about $1,500 on green. What hasn't she taken for granted? That's a really good question, Unicorn. That's a really good question. She takes everything for granted. Okay, Forever, take care. It's okay, Amanda. It just, sometimes stuff happens. And like I said earlier, uh, her losing her babies was sad, and it is sad, but everything happens for a reason, and things could have been a lot worse. If the babies died in vitro, sh- they could have died in vitro and taken her life along with them. You girl. So, all things considered, I'm happy to have her, and she's okay. She's all right, but we're not that experience will not be repeated. We're not doing that again. She's gonna get fixed, and then Sparky's gonna get fixed, and that's gonna be that. Just a guess, $1,500 a month. So here's the thing. Just because Chantal says she spends $1,500 a month on green, what about the other substances she takes? What about the cost of those? So $1,500 a month on green. What about the white? What about the pills? What about the edibles? Add all that stuff in. Yeah, she is a trooper. Oh, only twice in the States. So she may spend $1,500 a month on green, but what about on this stuff? What about the edibles? How much did she spend on edibles? You know, she's probably dropping about 5, 6K in drugs a month. Because remember, she doesn't do them alone, she does them with Natter. So take that amount and double it. Hi. $2,000 on junk food. Yeah, that's obscene. $2,000 a month on junk food is obscene. If you got a junk food fix, you can go to the dollar store and buy a whole bunch of junk food. Yeah, that's right. There you go, Face Star Beezing. What's her Starbucks bill? Okay, Booker. Okay, there you go. What the? How much money does she spend on Starbucks a month? What do you think? What do you guys think she spends on Starbucks a month? Buying all those drinks, like 2 or 3 times a day. How much is that? 400? You think it's 400? $7 a day when she doesn't buy for Natter. So let me just think about that. $7 a day times 30 days. That's $210 right there if she's by herself. Irresponsible cat owner. So are you trying to come to my chat room and tell me what I should do with my pets? Really? I'm not an irresponsible cat owner. And a cat owner having 2 pets and letting them breed once is not irresponsible. I wanted kittens from my female before she got fixed. Unfortunately, she miscarried. She's going to get fixed, and so is he. There's that. Letting 2 pets you have breed is not irresponsible. It's just what you want your pets to do. I wanted a legacy litter. I did not get it. They're going to get fixed. Adding to the overrun population. And how am I doing that? If I have 2 pets and I'm letting them breed and I plan on keeping the kittens, Or if there's more than I could keep, I have homes for them lined up and they're not on the street. They're not running the street. There's no way they're going to end up in a shelter. How is that adding to overpopulation? If I would understand your point, if I were being irresponsible and the cats were going in and out of the house and repeated breedings and they were ending up on the street or in the shelters, I could see your point, but that's not happening here. No, I'm not going to block them. I'm going to address them. I would like to address them. I'm not adding to the cat population. If I have two pets and I'm letting them breed one time to have legacy kittens because I love them so much, I just want to see their offspring so that I could keep the offspring, to keep a little piece of them around a little bit longer, because I know, just like people, cats have a mortality rate, knowing that someday I'm not going to have either one of them having their offspring, letting them breed one time for that purpose. And those kids will be well cared for, well loved. They're not going to be on the street. They're not going to be in the shelter. That is not adding to the problem. I take care of what's mine. I take care of what belongs to me. Yeah, my cat only had 3 kittens, just 3. Her first and only litter, 3. They did not survive. But I am not adding to any problem. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. I just wanted to address that person because when Booger miscarried, I had people coming at me and saying all kinds of awful things to me at the time when I was going through, seeing my cat going through what she was going through and losing the kittens. There were people jumping out of the woodwork being assholes and making accusations they had no right to make. They weren't even bothering to ask questions about what's going on. They were just assuming. Letting your pets breed once is not being irresponsible. It's just having 2 pets that you love. You love them so much that you want them to breed, so to have some of their offspring, and then you're going to shut the machinery down and that's it. Fate spoke up and said, sorry, that can't happen, and they're getting fixed. End of story. Yeah, it was ridiculous, Melissa. It was. Yeah, it was a planned breeding. It was planned, just like them getting fixed is also planned. I've already made some phone calls today to a mobile vet to see the prices of the both of them getting fixed. It's going to get handled. I'm not letting her go through that again. No, no. That one time, whatever way it happened, one time, that's it. So back to the subject at hand. You know, I can't make everybody happy. No matter who you are in the world, no matter what you do, somebody somewhere is going to have a problem with you. Somebody negative is going to speak up and say something. You can't make everybody happy. It's impossible. So this is a situation where those who know, and those who don't know are going to judge. And if anybody's got any question about anything, whether it's my cats, me, my life, all you got to do is ask. I'm honest. I'll give you an honest answer. But don't assume you know everything if you don't know everything. If you don't know everything, ask before you pass judgment. That's all you got to do. If you're feeling so strongly about something that you're going to want to form an opinion, then take the 5 minutes and ask some questions first. And then if you get some answers, then form your opinion and then decide if you want to judge. Am I doing anything for Christmas? Well, I'm going to be here taking care of the babies. The venti, what? A venti at Starbucks is $10? Are you serious? Are you guys being for real? Hold on, I need to know this. Are you are you in Canada? Because I don't know if the cost is the same in the States as it is in Canada. Is it really $10? Are you for real? Yes, please look up prices. You know, does anybody remember what Chantal gets when she goes to Starbucks? Like what drink she gets? Some kind of sugar cookie, something or another. What drink does she get? Do y'all remember? No, Starbucks is not cheap. A venti is a size. Everybody's talking about the drink that Chantal gets at Starbucks every time she goes, and the venti is like the biggest size you can get. A sugar cookie latte. Okay, hold on. Thank you for letting me know. Let's look that up. All right. Sugar. Okay, Starbucks. Sugar. Dang it. Sugar cookie. Dang it. Cookie latte. Is it latte? Dang it. Okay. Okay. Great. We have da 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 da. I'm looking. Okay. Where is that stupid sugar cookie thing? Pumpkin. Oh, that's seasonal. Hot coffees, espresso drinks. No, thank you very much. Hot teas. No, who cares? Green teas. Nope. Hot drinks. Nope. Juice. Nope. Okay, frappuccino. Getting closer. Okay. Is it? Where is it? Man, they got too many freaking drinks. Oh my God. Where is it? Man, this menu's just too much. Cold brew. She doesn't do cold brew. Iced teas. Is there like a search thing? Where's the search thing so I could find this stupid drink? All right. Why does she always have to get this ridiculous drinks? I can't find it, man. Iced sugar cookie almond milk latte. It's a lot of words. Check on her feature drinks. Okay, thank you. So let me hold on. So it is a iced sugar cookie almond milk latte. Okay, so iced sugar cookie. Why they need a search? They need like a search menu. All right. Iced. Okay. Is it seasonal? Is it seasonal? Is this drink seasonal? Is this a seasonal drink? I got to know that before I go looking. Is it seasonal? Let me go look for it. I believe so. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you. What do we got here? I don't know. It's not on their seasonal menu, but I'll look under lattes. It's got to be underneath there. Teas, green teas, hot drinks, juice, frappuccino, cold coffee. I can't find the fucking thing. Can't find it. Starbucks has too many. Oh, okay. Iced chai tea. No, that's not it. Herbal teas. I can't find it. There's too many freaking drinks on the menu, man. Snacks and sweets. I can't find it. Literally can't find it. Okay. Your location is 575 for a venti sugar cookie latte. Would it be more if they add more stuff to it? I don't know. Anyway, hi, Xtina. It's still a lot. So if what she gets is around, let's just say it's around $10. If she gets just one a day, that's $300 for Starbucks. Hi, Kai Bear. Sugar cookie latte. Oh, okay, thank you. So at $10 a pop every day for 30 days, that's $300 just spent on coffee. Just on coffee. And what's the calorie count of that thing? Okay, blonde latte, cafe latte. I did. Let's see. Calories. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Starbucks sugar cookie almond milk latte. I believe that's it. All right. So is the vent okay? Okay, that's not the grande though. According to this, there's 150 calories in one serving, 16 ounces of Starbucks sugar cookie almond milk latte. But that's in a grande. She gets the venti, which means it's around 200 or 300 calories. Don't. So, oh my God, 440? Yikes! Good Lord, dude, 400 calories. It's like eating a piece of chocolate cake. You're drinking your cake. You might as well just go out and eat a piece of chocolate cake. There's less calories in it. Okay, and she likes those Jamaican meat patties. She likes those a lot. Wait a minute. Jamaican? Because I want to know. I want to know. Jamaican meat patties. Patty calorie count. How much is in a Jamaican meat patty? Calories in a Jamaican meat patty. Man, I hate ads. Go away, ads. Oh! How many calories are a Jamaican beef patty with cocoa bread? 467 calories. So, let's do the math, y'all. If she gets one Starbucks drink, that's over 400 calories, right? And if she eats one meat patty a day, that's almost 900. Just those two things together. Just those two things. A what? She eats them 3 or 4 at a time. So she eats more than one. Yeah, and one. Look, I'll show you. Just so you don't think I bullshit. Hold on. Dang it. Why is this? Man, I so hate ads. All right. Just so you guys can see, I'm not bullshitting you, not lying. Okay. How many calories are a Jamaican beef patty with cocoa bread? 467 calories. How many calories are in golden crust beef patty? 400. There you go. Just so you know, I'm not lying to you. 1,200 plus 400, 1,600 calories. Yeah, 1,600 calories for breakfast. That's why I say she eats between 5 to 6,000 calories a day. And that's not counting when she binges out and she'll sit there and eat for hours. There's no telling how many calories she's putting away then. Like when she gets going in one of her binges, dude, it's scary. Like hours and hours of eating. She never stops. Manipulation in order to calm people can be learned easily by many people at an early age. Very true. Very true. She eats 2 patties minimum, so that's easily 900 calories for just those two things, plus the Starbucks drinks. That'll put her well over 1,000 calories. She probably thinks it's healthy because it's oat milk. Her eating like that, that's like somebody ordering a Big Mac and then a Diet Coke. What's the point? What's that Diet Coke going to do? Is it going to cancel out all the calories of the Big Mac? It can't do anything for you. I'm going to have like a 20,000 calorie nasty and I'm going to drink some water. Okay, good. You drank some water, but you still ate all that fast food. The water is not going to cancel out crap. Whole pizzas as she chats and drives. Pepsi. Yep. It's new, so it might not be on there. And yeah, that's a snack for her. That's a snack. My head is still reeling from watching her eat 10,000 calories over at Natter's the other night. I cannot believe she ate that much. 10,000 calories. That's almost a week's worth of food for me. 10,000 spread out. She did it all at once. I wonder seriously how she doesn't get sick. You know what, Knightley? I wondered that myself. I've seen some live streams where I could tell she was on the verge of getting sick, but she never did. But I don't know how her body puts up with it. She's lucky she hasn't vomited on stream. Yeah, 1,000 calorie snack. Yeah, the calories and the monies are just nuts. Yeah, so Chantal over there saying she's 330 pounds. Sure, Jan. I believe you. I believe you. Since I have everybody here, I want to stress to y'all, okay, in a few days it's going to be Christmas, and then after that it's going to be New Year's. Y'all, please don't forget to be careful out on the road in a few days. If you got to travel somewhere, be careful traveling to and from. Also on New Year's, there's a lot of dumbass people that get on the road and they're driving drunk and intoxicated. Please be careful. Please be careful. Be very careful with your traveling. Some people don't have the good sense to not be on the road when they get intoxicated. Be on the lookout for that. Don't go anywhere unless you absolutely have to. Be like ALR and just stay indoors. That's usually the best thing. If you stay at home, then you're safe. But driving on New Year's Eve and driving on Christmas can be quite dicey, so just be very careful. Don't go anywhere unless you absolutely have to. Just be careful. 10,000 divided by 7, 1,400. So she eats literally just about a week's worth of someone's food in a day. Yep. Yep. And some people have made the comments, they wonder why Natter feeds her so much. Is he a feeder? I got a theory about that. Let's see how you guys feel about it. I think Natter gives her all that food just so he won't have to do the nasty with her. Because if she's stuffed, she's not going to be in a position to want to get down and dirty. That's his way of getting out of it. He'd rather give her all the food she wants than, have to do things with her. That keeps her mind off of amorous things. Does ALR leave the house anymore? I don't think she does. £60 off. See, I thought that too. I knew she was doing that. She's purposely pulling that scale thing all the way back to where you're not going to get the right number. How can she not take the hint? You know, as far as her going over to Natters, here's what I think is going on, y'all. I think Chantal goes over there and she edits and films his videos, but she purposely gets intoxicated just so he won't send her home. That's her way of spending time with him, is that she makes certain she gets so effed up on chemicals or drunk, she can't drive, so that he's kind of forced to let her stay there. You know, if she's sober, then he can tell her to go home. But if she's effed up on chemicals, he says, go ahead, crash in my bed or somewhere. So she's able to stay over there. That's her way of making sure she can stay the night. Hi, Sachi. She's grown. She can date whoever she wants. It's the whiplash that bugs me. You know what, Popper lives? Is that your name, Popper? I've said that in my reacts lately. I don't care who she dates. She's a grown woman. She can date who she wants. She can be with whoever she wants. What I got a problem with, and what a lot of people have a problem with, is that she's bringing all of her mess on YouTube and making us watch. If she wants to date Natter, marry Natter, go off and have his kids with him, that's her business. But bringing all that mess on YouTube and making us witness it, hear it, about it, know about it, that's where everything is going sideways. If her and Natter are fighting, they got relationship problems, that's between them. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. Not my business. I don't want it to be. Keep it off YouTube. What they're doing is, I compare it to a bunch of people living in a house, and then you got one couple that's together and they're constantly fighting in front of everybody else, and everybody else has to hear about it, get stressed out about it. It's wrong. Keep that shit private. Don't nobody need to know about it. Don't nobody need to care about it. Keep it off camera. Keep it off camera. I don't need to be involved in your mess. I don't want to hear about it. Nothing I can do about it. I can't help you. Why are you bringing it to me? Why do I need to know? Relationship stuff, that's personal business. Don't take your personal and make it public. It made me so like, she needs to keep it off YouTube. Her and Natter back and forth, seeing each other, not seeing each other. We on YouTube don't need to be in the middle of that. Don't make us in the middle of that. Keep it off camera. It's all she's got to do. Do something else for her channel. Whatever's going on between the two of them, leave it off of YouTube. She buys the food for his channel. She eats the food. Natter said in a business yeah, it's a business transaction. She buys the food. He cooks it for his video. After they're done making the video, she eats it. It's a business transaction. I always wondered if that is why he hit her keys that one time. It could be. She might have been so intoxicated that he's like, no, you're not leaving. You're not going to get on the road and drive. No, ma'am. And he hit her keys. Not because he was forcing her to stay against her will, but because he was just being responsible and said, nope, you're messed up. You're not driving this way. You'll get into an accident. You'll hurt people. No. Hi, Vienna. So if he did that for that reason, I support that. Not letting an intoxicated person drive and get on the road and hurt themselves and other people. I support that. Yeah, he's her employee. He's her employee. Ooh, a coffee ice cream cone. I'm jealous. I'm mad jealous right now. Coffee ice cream. That sounds good. Now I want some. You know what I want? I want some tiramisu. I want some tiramisu. I want some coffee cheesecake, doggone it. She flat out said they were doing the deed all day. When did she say that? When did that happen? She can barely walk up the stairs. How can they do the nasty all day? That's not possible. She's a no-show to do anything all day. Doesn't coffee cheesecake sound divine? I'll tell you what I had once nightly. I once went to a restaurant and I had mango cheesecake. It was to die for. It was lovely. It was so lovely. But coffee cheesecake, I could rock all day with that. Yes, yummy. No, there was a live where Natter said that they haven't done anything since November 23rd. He was very specific about the date. So they haven't done anything in almost 2 months. So how are they doing it all the time if they haven't done it in 2 months? So either they're not doing it or they are. Who are you going to believe? You going to believe her or him? Especially if he's given a date. He gave you a date. Gingerbread. Why you making me hungry over here nightly? I can't have a chocolate ice cream cone. Now I'm going to have to go to the store and get some Snickers ice cream. And I will blame you. Yeah, there's no way they're doing that, Mary. I mean, he in the lives, he's literally like doing this to her, like, get away from me. He's literally like this, like, don't touch me. I don't want to touch you. Don't touch me. Oh, she greedy. I think she dives in. Oh my God, no, I don't want to talk about that. Just don't put those pictures in my head. Stinky meatball. Booger went into labor. She delivered kittens, but unfortunately, they were all stillborn. So she delivered, but the kittens weren't alive when they came out. But she's okay. Physically, she's okay. She was not able to keep her litter. He only is there because he wants what she gives. Natter is there for the money. He's not stupid. He met her. He saw how weak and pliable she was, that she was low-hanging fruit. He picked that fruit before somebody else did, and he's been using it to his advantage ever since. Chantal wants attention. He's the only one that will give it to her. He's the only one that will put up with her nonsense. So she really doesn't have any other options. She's got to stick with him. It's either him or nothing. Is it payday today? Over here in the US, we got paid. I don't know how it is in Canada. I've heard from somebody who's a YouTuber who is in Canada, payday is tomorrow. It's always a day late. Would I what? Would I sell my channel and sold? Where would I sell my channel? Are you talking about me? Like if I were in that position, would I do what he did? Never, never. I would never put myself in a position where everything in my life depends on one other person. That's not me. You know, there's always a price to pay for the easy life if somebody else is giving it to you. You know, and the price is your own personal freedom. Nothing in life is for free. Hello, Sade. Yeah, it's payday. Why does she lie about being intimate with him? Because she's not going to come to her audience and say, "Oh yeah, he's not sleeping with me." She's painting this picture in her head, remember? Living her life through filters. That's one of her filters. Oh, everything's great. We're sleeping together. He loves me. That's the lie filter in her head that she's sticking with. And the truth is, he don't want her. He's not sleeping with her. He can barely stand her. That's the reality filter that she's not going to want to look through. I'm a famous boxer. My boxing name is, okay, so you're a famous boxer. Good, good. Uh, Glad you're a famous boxer. But yeah, she's lying about, oh, it's so passionate. We do it all day. Yeah, okay. You can barely walk up a set of stairs without panting, and you want us to believe you're doing some porn star stuff over there? Okay. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I'll take the compliment. That's nice. Anyway, so y'all, we probably won't hear from Chantal for at least 3 or 4 days. At least three. You just subscribe. Well, thank you. Yeah, she can't, dude, she can't wash dishes or cook without sitting in a chair. How is she going to do the nasties if she can't even do that? I want chocolate cheesecake. Me too. Can I have a slice? Please? Please, I'll pay you. I got money now. I got some YouTube money. I'll pay you for a slice of cheesecake. I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. And you know what? I'll pay you double. I'll pay you double if it's like a 12 layer double chocolate cake. Oh, please, please have a 12-layer cake with triple chocolate icing. Why don't I start Twitch? Um, because Twitch is another platform and it's a lot of work. You got to have good equipment. And in order for anyone to be successful on Twitch, you have to stream all the time to build an audience. And I just don't have that kind of time. I just don't have that kind of time. I mean, I only got so much time in a day. I can't devote a lot of time to something like Twitch. Yeah, we know they ain't doing nothing. Chantal was over there talking about a special doll. That should tell you ain't nothing going on over there if she's thinking about a special friend doll. Um, what do I think about Gypsy being with him? I don't know if that's just a rumor. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's actually happening. I really don't. I'm kind of confused about the Gypsy thing. I don't know if she really likes Natter or if she's just seeing Natter to get under Chantal's skin or a little bit of both. That whole situation confuses me, getting that close. If it's true she wants to meet him, I'm scratching my head thinking, why? What will come of that? But honestly, I think it's a rumor. I think it's a rumor. So unless somebody somewhere confirms that it actually happened, I will just think of it as a rumor. Just a rumor being tossed up in the air. Just rumors are rumors until you find out that they're actually true. Then it becomes fact. Until then, it's just people talking. He reached out to her. Well, maybe he did reach out to her, but there's a big difference now between somebody reaching out to you and just saying hi and you talking and going to actually meet them. That's something different. So they may be talking, but that doesn't mean they're going to meet each other. She wants to get under her skin. I believe that. I believe that. So, I mean, that whole situation with, I know that Foodie hates Chilean Gypsy with the fire of 1,000 suns. And I live for that. I live for it. The agony the Chilean Gypsy delivers to Foodie. Oh, it's delicious. It tastes so good. But as far as him meeting up with her, I don't know. I don't know if it's true. If Gypsy comes out and says this happened, then I'll believe it. But until then, I don't believe it. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I will say that as far as when Chantal and Natter they do those lives and they open up his Facebook Messenger and people are calling and they're talking to Chantal, they're talking to Natter, I think that's ridiculous. I think that's foolish and it looks desperate and thirsty. Those are people that are just trying to get 5 minutes of fame, I guess, by having their voices heard on a live chat. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. Just too many desperate, thirsty people inserting themselves into something where they will have absolutely no impact. And at the same time, they're exposing their Facebook profiles and whatnot to two people that are known for doxing. And I hope those people who call on his Facebook Messenger, they're not doing it on a page that feature their friends and family members, because then those people are also at risk. It's just stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be meeting nobody. Just people just trying to jump into the story and make themselves a part of it. But I got news for those people. Chantal is who she is. She does what she does. She is not going to change. So if you're someone trying to insert yourself in the story to change it somehow or change her, it's not going to work. If you got someone that they need to change, the only person that can change them is them. It's them. And they're not going to change until they are ready. Yeah, you mess around with Foodie, you might get doxxed. Why'd they go off on Yaba? What happened? Why'd they go off on Yaba? I, I keep in my corner over here. I don't involve myself in anybody else's drama, any other channels. I just stay over here, so I don't know what's going on in any other corner but mine. Oh, I don't know if that's the real Ashley Lamborghini. It could be a troll. So I don't know whether to address you as the actual Ashley or the fake Ashley. Anyway, hi, fake, maybe sort of real Ashley. How are you? If you're the real Ashley coming in here, I don't know why you would come in here. If you're a fake Ashley, if you're coming in here to troll me and make me angry, well, you're going to be disappointed. Because I'm a Capricorn, and anybody that knows Capricorns, we are grounded and cool-headed, and we don't blow up. We'll make you mad before you make us mad. So whatever your intention, good luck. Good luck trying to troll me. So you decide if you want to be here or not. Your choice. I mix dark and milk and cocoa. Ooh, sounds like some good cocoa to me. Do you listen? Question, this is a deal breaker. Do you add marshmallows to your hot cocoa? Yes or no? Do you add marshmallows to it? I love marshmallows in my hot cocoa. I am a January Capricorn. No, you don't add. What's wrong with you people? You're not adding marshmallows. What's the matter with you? What planet are you from? What planet are you guys from? Marshmallows and cocoa are awesome. Come on, live a little. Put some marshmallows in there. You'll thank me. More marshmallows. Where is the cheeseburger? I don't know. Ask your mom. She'd know where it is, or maybe you ask your dad. He might know. I don't know. Do you see me in the kitchen? I'm not cooking. This is not a cooking channel. There's no food behind me. The cheeseburger might be a Burger King, maybe, or McDonald's. I mean, you got to go where the burgers are. Ain't here. Coffee cheesecake, does that exist? Yes, it does. And it is divine. I've had it before. You can make anything into cheesecake. Mango cheesecake, peanut butter cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake, whatever flavor you want cheesecake. You want to get an offer some cookies? I know. I'm sorry. I'm so rude. I don't have any cookies. I ate them all, Brooke. I'm sorry. I'm a pig like that. What do you want? That I'm gonna have cookies and not eat them? I ate them all. Sorry. Sorry. I know. I'm bad. I had those cookies that had the Reese's peanut butter cups. Man, those didn't last. They went away. They went away. I'm sorry. I didn't save any. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't save you guys any cookies, but man, they were just staring at me. What was I supposed to do? You know, what am I supposed to do? The cookies were looking at me and I was looking at them and we were having a stare off and you know, one thing led to another, then they were gone. Oh God. You know, I don't think the real Ashley Lamborghini would be in here. I think that's a troll. I think that's a troll, y'all. So let's just treat it as a troll. I don't think Miss Lamborghini would be in here. It's a troll. It's a troll. It's okay. It's a troll. I feel sorry for any troll that wants to come in here because I'll be 51 in January. So I'm an older woman that knows herself. And I'm also a gamer. So anybody that tries to come in here and rattle my cage, good luck. You're talking to someone who played World of Warcraft for 11 years. And that's a place where all the best trolls are. And if I could deal with them, I could deal with anybody else. So let them come in here and try to rattle me. It ain't gonna work. All you're gonna do is make yourself mad and you're gonna leave because you didn't get what you wanted. So feel free to waste your time. Have I ever had In-N-Out burgers? I had it once. They're okay. They're okay. I'm not really much of a burger person. I like California rolls. Burgers are good once in a while. They're good once in a while. Oh, here we go. Plain cheeseburger. Another troll. I can't tell if you're hot or not, young or old. Well, then I guess you're going to have to sit over there and figure it out, won't you? Give you something to do today. So enjoy. My best friend was Ozzy a while ago. Hasn't been my friend in a while, but yeah. That was a long time ago, though. I'm loving this. It's just trolls are coming in here pretending to be someone in the VIBs. Go ahead. Looks like things are going to become. We're going to have some fun now. You can't rattle me. No, I didn't say just because I was a gamer. Get it right. I'm a gamer. I'm almost 51 years old. You don't get to be this age being stupid and not learning a few things. Okay? And unlike some people, Ashley, the picture on my avatar is the real me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't have to use somebody's picture for my avatar. I can use my own. Alrighty then. Now, you want to get rattled? How are you going to rattle me? I'm clueless to, well, I'm clueless to Ashley. Well, she's nobody of importance in my world, so why should I care about her? It's mind over matter. You're not on my mind, therefore you don't matter. Simple. You know, it only matters to me if I want it to matter. If you don't matter, then I don't pay attention. It's really simple. I only care about what I need to. I only care about what I need to. The only one here using a real picture is plain cheeseburger. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, you can't go wrong with a picture of a cheeseburger. Can't go wrong with that. Lisa, I play World of Warcraft and I also play Steam games. I should consider getting a bob haircut. Well, thank you for the suggestion. I actually had an A-line bob, which looked good, and then I let my hair grow out. Have we confirmed these are not the VI enablers? You know what, Autumn? There's no way to really confirm either way, whether it's a troll or real. I'm treating them as trolls. Whoever they are, whoever those people are, they are obviously in here to try to make some trouble and to get me irritated. So they're here basically to waste their time. It's you. So question. Oh, you know what? I'm so glad you're here. You know what? I'm approaching this all wrong. I'm approaching this all wrong. I've been asking a question for the last 4 or 5 reacts, and I've never had a VIB come in here or on my channel to get an answer. So since they're in here, listen, shh, hush, shh, I said shh. Question. Question. I've been asking on my react videos, if you're a VIBzer, why you pay your $5. Like, what are you getting out of it? What's the point? And I've never gotten an answer, so I'd be very interested to hear what you guys have to say. What exactly are you getting in return for your $5? If you're not really given quality content, you get blocked every so often, the person that you're subscribed to is very rude and treats you guys like garbage, why pay the $5? Entertainment. So that's your idea of entertainment. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's your idea of entertainment. You've never been blocked? Well, you know, there's that. Well, when you kiss enough ass over there, I'm sure you don't get blocked, but that's besides the point. Again, ass kissers don't never get blocked. I'm so terrible at react to her. Absolutely. Absolutely. She puts out the content, I'm going to react to it. I'm going to make my videos and I'm going to say what I'm going to say. But just like with Chantal, people don't want to watch her. They don't have to. If you don't want like me, you don't have to watch me. You don't have to be here. See how that works? You go where you want to go on YouTube. You don't like me, why be here? You can go where you want to go. Do I enjoy Chantal? I enjoy making money off of her. Honest answer. I enjoy making money off of her. But then again, all the reaction channels make money off her too. That's an honest answer. I'm sure I make tons. I make enough. I watch her and make money off of her. You watch her and you pay money. So ha, bitch. You watch her and you have to pay her. I watch her and I make money off of her. I got the better deal. Hey, it's the truth, isn't it? It's the truth. Because you pay your VIP membership, so therefore you're paying. Yeah, I am doing well for myself. Thanks for asking. I am doing well for myself. You don't pay for anything. Okay, if you say so. If you say so. So, question number two, why, if this is the real plain cheeseburger and the real Ashley or even fake trolls, why y'all in here? I'm curious. What was the purpose of coming in here? Either to be the real plain cheeseburger and the real Ashley or the fake ones. What's the purpose of being here? Because I'm live. That's not a good enough reason. That's lame. Next, like, give me a real reason. Give me a real reason. Why y'all in here? That's all you got? That's it? Just because you saw Reactor live and you're going to jump in their chat? That's it? I play story survival horror. Nice, Lisa. I would burn $5 before I pay it to chat in Chantal's live. You scroll through random lives. And so you scroll through random lives, you find people that are reactors, and you figure you're going to jump in their chat and try to cause some static, right? Is that the goal? Is that it? You're going to jump in people's chats, and even though you know the reactors to Chantal, you're going to jump in and try to just cause some kind of static with that person? Well, I guess you failed here today, didn't you? Am I getting upset? Am I yelling? No. You also join Pokemon channels. Okay. That interests you. I win a prize. Oh, thank you. I like winning prizes. Winning a prize is good. Is it cheesecake? I like cheesecake. There's nothing wrong with Pokemon. Did I say anything bad about Pokemon? Pokemon is all right. There's nothing wrong with Pokemon. Poop cheesecake. I think I'll pass. That's something that Chantal would eat, but not me. Yeah, we know where Chantal is tonight. She's living it up. She just got paid. She's gonna be gone for the next 3 or 4 days. So the Beezers are bored. They have to wait for her to come back so they can have some fun in the VIB chat. They're riding her harder than she. This is funny. She's gonna go live. I doubt that. I doubt that, sir. She's gonna go live. She's busy making money. She's busy playing with Natter. She's not coming live. I know. I'm sorry, Beezers, that she got paid today and she blew you guys off to go party with Natter, but what can I do? There's nothing that I can do. It's not my fault that she got her money and she's gonna, play in the snow. I'm not responsible for that. You could care less. You just contradicted yourself, Cheeseburger. You said you could care less, but then you just told me that she's going to go live in a few minutes. So obviously you do care because you're paying attention to when she goes live. So I guess you do care. A ketchup bottle? No, it's a vape. See, it's a vape. So either you do care or you don't care. If you don't care, then you wouldn't care when she went live. You wouldn't keep her on the watch and like, is she coming live? Is she coming live? She's gonna come live in a few minutes. Yeah, I'm sure she messaged you from her Instagram that's been shut down, right? Yeah, they're bored today. Yeah, they're really bored today. Yeah, you're so okay. You know what? I don't want Plain Cheeseburger and Ashley to take over the chat. Y'all want me to like, you know, this little session of letting the trolls be in here and playing with them. I'm getting bored. I'm getting real bored. I want to talk to everybody else. You're not even good trolls. You're not even like giving me any real good comments. I'm bored. Do 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 do. Another one bites the dust. Here we go. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna block you too. Another one bites the dust. I'm sorry, y'all. I was having fun with them, but they're gone now. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry if I irritated y'all, but I was just having fun with that. I didn't know if that's the real Ashley or Plain Cheeseburger or the fake, but it's always fun to play with the trolls. Oh, they can brag about being blocked, but they came in here to rattle my cage, and it just doesn't work. You're a troll for good. I appreciate that. I can appreciate good trolling. You think it was really them? Well, I'm actually glad they came in here then because that's two more people that don't need to be coming onto my channel. So I got rid of them. And I apologize to anybody who might get irritated that I was talking to them for a bit long. I don't want them in here. It could be, it could be them. It could be a fake trolls. Either way, they are people coming in here to troll. They're not really contributing any kind of interesting conversation, so they had to leave. As my friend Jim would say, you know, they're needed in the lobby. The car's on fire. Oh, cat deflection. Cat deflection. I'm pulling a Chantal. Cat deflection. We got some cat deflection going on here. Are you enjoying that? She's doing all right. The kitty's doing well. I am being bullied on YouTube. Can you help me? How are you being bullied on YouTube if you don't have a channel? And if you're not making videos? And the car's on fire. Yeah, I'm serious. Like me and my friend Jim came up with it when the trolls come in. You know, he was one of my moderators. So my code to him that there's a troll and he'd be taken care of is, someone's needed in the lobby. Their car is on fire. That's code for, hey, there's a troll in here. Get rid of them. I'll write a diss track, please. I love creative people. You're watching my 6 what? Hey, don't pick on her too much. Sparky. You like that? And You like that? Did I make a funny? Did I make you go ha ha hee hee? I sub to many channels, and when I make a comment, they go after me. Why are they going after you? I mean, I feel like I'm missing part of the equation that would make it make sense. Oh, a six pack. Yeah, it is cat deflection. See, cat deflection. Look. Aw. Look at these two. Look. What picture? Oh, that picture right there on the wall. Look at these two. They're loving on each other. Okay, so the person asking about people bullying them, you can use the block option on people that say awful things to you. Just click on their handle or something, and it comes up with a little menu saying, "Do you want to block this person?" And you don't see them no more. Excuse me. Hey, don't be Sparky. Don't be rough with her. I'll get you. I'll get you, boy. Be nice. What do you mean, no Cali, Java, or DC? Are you asking who I prefer more or who's better? They all have their different styles. I mean, they're all great channels. Everybody's got their different kind of styles, so you know, that's what makes them entertaining, is that they're all different. See, he's picking on her. Hey, you, don't pick on her. Sparky's not understanding that Booger is still healing, and he's wanting to do to play with her thing, and she's just not up for it all the way. But he's still loving on her. He just gets rough. Anyway, you can meet them as well. Y'all got me hungry now. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some ice cream. It's your fault. The argument, I have no comment on that. I am not getting in the middle of that. That's between them. That streamer is doing a live stream. Who? What streamer are we talking about? Oh, God. You know what? I am so not even entertaining the trolls right now. It was amusing for a minute. Goodbye, fake, phony, whatever, freaking Soda King. Goodbye. Go back to your sofa. Look for some change in the sofa to buy yourself a clue. Bye. I will blame it on you. So there is somebody talking about FBRC. You know, as I said, everybody's welcome to their own opinions and feelings. But one thing I do know, it's never a good idea that if you're on YouTube and if you have a channel, for one channel, one reactor to go after another reactor, it's never a good idea. It's never a good idea. Because it creates divide and conflict, and you might be dividing the audience by doing that. Never a good idea to do that. But if they want to do it, it's their channel. They can do what they want, but it's just not a good idea. Because the reaction community, we're all connected. We're all connected by reacting to the same person, usually Chantal. And there are lots of people that like many different channels. So if you got two channels that people like that are going at each other, people feel like they have to choose one or the other, when in fact they don't have to, but it creates some bad feelings. What did I think of Pete's depression video? Um, at first, I got suckered in, and I thought it might be real because he doesn't make videos like that all the time. That was the first time he's done that. But with the videos that he did after that, and knowing that he was fighting on Twitter with people that same night that he did the video, I'm going to call it for what it is. It's a scam. It's very scammy. He was using a lot of very strong language to suggest something. And then he came back and did a Chantal and said, well, I never said I was going to hurt myself. Yeah, you kind of did. As a matter of fact, you didn't kind of do it, you did do it. You didn't use the word, but you used everything around the word. So I'm calling BS on that stream that he did. FBRC is very funny. He works very hard on his videos to make them funny. I totally recommend his channel. He's a very funny guy. He does great impressions of Natter, of Pete's, of Cheech and Chong. He does great impressions of a lot of voices. Hi, Jana. My name's Rose Thorne, and I do reaction videos to Chantal. I also do ambiance videos and all different kinds of stuff. So maybe you can look through my content. I also have music playlists of different stuff I put together. So I hope you enjoy my content. If you got any questions, don't be afraid to ask. Yeah, he said it's getting dangerous. See, he said it without saying it. He painted a picture that wasn't true. Obviously, it wasn't true, and it got people very, very alarmed for him. Excuse me, stop playing rough with her. Sofa King. Well, they're all a bunch of messed up people over there on her channel. Like attracts like. She's messed up. She attracts messed up people. Hi, Eden. Anybody that can watch Chantal and get into her and support her, you got to know in some way they're messed up. They're messed up in some way. Broken people support broken people. You're playing too rough with her, sir. Cut it out. She's trying to relax. Don't bug her. Stop trying to hop on her. She's trying to heal. You're being too rough with her, Sparky. Yeah, you know what? Normally, channel memberships are memberships. For Chantal, those are her enablers. They're enabling part of her behavior. There's no way they can get out of the risk of that. They're giving her money and they know what she's using it for. And they're okay with that. They complain about her content. They complain about her doing chemicals and overeating and so forth. And yet they give her money to keep going with that. Hopefully Pete doesn't pull a depressing card like that again. You know what, Autumn? That's a scam you can only pull once. It doesn't work twice. He shouldn't have pulled it at all, but he did it one time, and you can only do that one time. You can only do that one time. You can't, that's a scam you cannot repeat. You just can't. Am I a healer? What kind of healing do you need? He thought being smug after asking for attention was a good thing. Pizza's more messed up than I thought. Oh yeah, look who his best friend is. Look who his best friend is. That should tell you everything you need to know. Everything. Yes, he did, Charmaine. Truly Canadian says, I want Natter to release the audio of Foodie Beauty talking bad about Pete's. You know what, Canadian? I don't know if that exists, but let's just say for a minute that it does, for argument's sake. Even if it does exist, Do you think it's really going to change things between Foodie and Pete's? Because Foodie herself has gotten on her live streams and talked mad trash about Pete's, and Pete's didn't care. So even if Natter does have a recording of that, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. Pete's doesn't care. And even if he did, he's in no position to go anywhere. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Lori. Hi, everyone. Be safe and well. You too, Lori. Thank you. Even if Pete's got really upset over this recording that Natter's been talking about for the longest, and yet he's not exposed, Pete can't go anywhere. He doesn't have any money. He has nowhere to go. He's going to have to stay at the villa and take care of the cats. It doesn't matter. No, he doesn't care. Hey, mister, what did I say? Stop it. Stop being rough. How come he went silent? Wonder if he's not in cahoots with him. Hi, Jim. How come he went silent? Wonder if he's not in cahoots with them. He is in cahoots. He's in cahoots. He did what he was supposed to do for part of the scam. Now he's pulling back until he gets further orders from the commanding officer. He played the card that he was supposed to play for the poker hand. Now he's sitting back and waiting for further orders. Until he gets another order from Chantal, he's lying low. It's okay, Jana. It's okay. Pete's is waiting for further orders from Chantal about what to do and what drama to cause so she can do another raid stream. Do I think the most recent cop incident was real? I'm so glad you asked that. I am so glad you asked that because I want to offer this. So for those who do not know, Chantal went to Papa John's to, I guess, pick up a pizza. And according to her, she was in the parking lot when cops approached her car, right? That's what she said. And it took her only a few minutes from the time that she had to quit to coming back. And allegedly, these cops just showed up, knocked on her window, talked to her. I'm calling bullshit. Because if the cops are approaching you, if they're talking to you, it takes more than a few minutes for them to be done with you. Because they'll go to their car, they'll run your driver's license, they'll run everything, see if you got a criminal record, they'll ask you questions. You're looking at least a 10-minute conversation. Not only that, but Kiwi Farms, gotta love those farmers over there because they are fact checkers. They said that they looked around. There were no cops called in that area that night. None. She lied. There was nothing going on there that night. None. None. Yeah, they wouldn't say you look sober. That whole cop incident was nonsense. I don't know how long she was gone, but what, 5 minutes? Since when a cop approaches you, does it only take 5 minutes from the time they start talking to the time that they stop talking? 5 minutes. They take their time with you. They're running your driver's license. They're running your record to see if you got any outstanding warrants, blah, blah, blah. That takes a minute on their computer in their car, right? Then they start asking you questions. That's more time. So that whole cop incident was nonsense. It was a lie. Of course it was a lie. The cops just changed their minds too. And she also said that she kind of got lippy with the cops. She got lippy with them and she got away with it. No, she didn't. Never happened. Only RoboCop is that efficient. Judge Dredd. Yeah, they wanted her. What Chantal wanted, a strong, dominant male in uniform that could put her in handcuffs. What she got? A cop that put her in handcuffs and took her to jail. they, they didn't even ask. Wait, they didn't even ask for her ID. When does that happen? When does a cop not ask you for your ID, driver's license, and registration? In what universe does that exist? That's the first thing they ask for. Why is he so diehard loyal to Foodie? I think it's a combination of different things. They've known each other since high school, and he relies on her for everything. So I'm sure that has to do a lot with his loyalty. The fact that she is, sadly enough, his only human interaction, the only person he feels comfortable with, and he's living in a house that she's paying for. So she's got him by the balls. He'll do whatever she tells him to do. Yeah, she pays for everything. If you were living in a situation where somebody was paying for everything, would you lip off to them? Would you not give them loyalty? Of course you would. They ask you for a very big pizza. Oh my goodness. But they've known each other since high school. And she knows how to control him. Isn't she like the BJ queen? She thinks she is. Not to be gross. Okay, let's be gross and graphic for a minute in a ladylike way. To do certain intimate things, there you go. To do certain intimate things would require you have to bend your head. Can she? Nope. I rest my case. She made him dependent on her on purpose. Yeah, and that's a pattern she repeated with Natter. Notice that she always picks men that need her financially. That's the one she wants to hang out with. She doesn't want to be around someone that has a choice to walk away. She creates an atmosphere of people needing her versus wanting her. Wanting her is a choice. Needing her means they can't get rid of her. Yeah, doing things in a car, not happening. No, nope, nope, not gonna happen. Not happening. She can barely fit in her car. Not being rude, it's true. So she can barely fit in her car. How could she maneuver around and do things? Okay, how? How can you maneuver around to do things if you can barely move? It's not possible. Not possible. It's not physically possible. Even for normal sized people doing things in cars, it'll test your athleticism and being limber. And she ain't got none of that. Without money, she has zero control. Precisely that. The only thing of value that Chantal can offer up to anybody is her money. And she uses that one thing to get control of people and to keep people around her. There's not a single person around Chantal right now that's not there because they want her. It's all about they need her. They need the income. If Natter and Pete had their own jobs, their own money, and they continue to be around her, that'd be different. But they both need her for money, so they can't go anywhere. When the relation started, what makes her better? Well, a lot of women have money. That's true, Lori. But usually, people that have money usually have a higher quality of life and standards. Uh, if she were a woman of quality and standards, A, she wouldn't be living the way that she lives. B, she wouldn't be hanging around Natter. You know what I mean? She wouldn't want Natter. Natter's around because literally that's the best she can do, because he will put up with her behavior for a price. Same thing with Pete's. No decent man is going to want to deal with Chantal, because a decent man has standards like being clean, hygienic, clean house, living normal. No decent man is going to have her. She knows that. So she's scraping the bottom of the barrel and renting Natter monthly. Chantal has income, not money. I respectfully disagree with you. I respectfully disagree because she's making more than she needs to cover her expenses. So she has surplus. It's just that it's going in the wrong places. So she has money. She's got more than income. She has money. It's just that the money is being spent on things that she does not need. She's making 10,000 whatever dollars a month. That's more than income. Income is just for bare basic necessities. She's got much more than that. What's that? Something in your info is not a great selling point. 12K a month, maybe not every month, but she did brag about it. Yes, she did. And the thing is, we don't know exactly what she pulls in a month, but I've heard on the down low that a lot of her loyal beezers are sending her money on PayPal, and she's doing quite well with that. She's trying to get all the loyal beezers that, instead of like doing the super chats where YouTube takes 30%, she's having them send directly to her PayPal, so she gets it immediately and she gets more, and she's doing well with that PayPal situation. So she's working every angle she can to make money. She's working all the angles. Money on YouTube, money off YouTube. You know, she's making that money. The thing is, she's just not doing what she needs to do with it. She needs to take care of herself before getting into a relationship. I agree. What she needs to do is just focus on herself, take care of herself, address all of her issues, address all of her baggage, because as long as it's in place, that is going to ruin any kind of relationship she tries to have with another person. If you don't have a good relationship with yourself, how can you possibly have it with another person? You cannot enter in any relationship with all kinds of baggage, toss it onto the other person and say, okay, I know you're new here, but you have to deal with this. I'm going to dump all this heavy stuff on you and you have to carry it. And oh, by the way, I'm broken, so you got to deal with that too. You got to fix me. That's too much for anybody. Nobody can live like that. It's not fair. If she put as much effort into her content as your scams, I know. Whatever she's making on her channel right now, she could double or triple that amount by just going in a different direction. She's choosing to be lazy. You get what you get with that. But if she put actual work into her content, it'd be better for her, better for her subscribers. Whatever she's making right now would double literally overnight. She's not interested. What is DTF? Sorry, I'm not familiar with dating terms. I'm old school. What does that mean? Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm old. I got it. I got it. Oh, oh. She has that on her dating profile. There's so many rude things I could say to that. Oh, goodness. So many smart ass comments in my mind right now. I don't know if I should say them. Should I say them? Should I say them? Yeah, I think I'll say them. If she's down to F, well, yeah, she ain't lying. I mean, you have to get on a mattress, and I guess that's getting down to F, you know. Get low, get low. I mean, that mattress is pretty low on the ground, so she ain't lying. She's gonna get down. She can't get up, so she might as well get down. Low rider. Oh my God. Yeah, she's a definition of the low rider. Oh, I'll stop. I'll stop. That's why her and Natter started off so hot and heavy. Yeah, I got some thoughts on that too. I think that she put out a dating profile and she painted herself as a anything goes kind of girl, which got Natter all interested. But then when she got in front of him, and he called her on her bluff and said, "Look, I got phone numbers of people if you want to get down like that." And then she freaked out and said, "No, no, I just want to be with you." And that's what started the whole thing. I honestly believe that just to make sure that she got enough people looking at her, that she portrayed herself as this wild party girl, anything goes, groups, whatever. And then when somebody actually called her on it, she kind of like said, "Oh, never mind," unless they own 13 cats. She catfished him. Yeah, I believe that. She confessed to doing that to other people, catfishing people. He offered it to a buddy. Yep. And if he's doing that to her day one or day two, you have to wonder why. Because guys don't normally do that with the women they're going to get with. Maybe it's because she portrayed herself as being that way and liking that. She put that message out there, and then when he called her on it, she kind of like pulled back. Remember the roommate that tossed money at her? Yeah, maybe some stuff was going on back there. Maybe some stuff was going on back there. She put out a dating profile. She portrayed herself as being wilder than what she actually was because she wanted people to pay attention. Somebody did pay attention. They called around on it and said, "Hey, you want to get down with several people at once? I can make it happen." He's like, "No, no, 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 no. It's okay. I just want to be with you." And that is what got them talking. That's what started the whole shebang. And then she found out that he was into chemicals. She got into chemicals. And then she opened her mouth and started bragging about her YouTube money, which got in his ear. And he was like, "Oh, really? You're making that much money and you are single and you don't have anybody and you're obviously desperate? Low hanging fruit. Let me pick that before somebody else does." Right. Yeah, exactly. Now she's a member. So she was scamming on him a little bit in the beginning, and he just did it right back to her. She opened the door and he just walked right through. She walked right through. Will y'all excuse me for a second? I have to use the ladies' room. I don't do poo poos in the kitchen. I do them where they're supposed to go. And this, I'm not poo pooing, by the way. We're not poo pooing. But if I did, I wouldn't do it here. Y'all give me a minute. That's okay. I'll be back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm sorry. I couldn't hold it in no more. And my hands are wet. See, I wash my hands. Unlike Chantal, who never does. I did. I washed my hands. See, they're wet. They're wet. Hi, Teddy Bear. Was she using filters when she was a baby? No, but at the time she had him locked down, so she really didn't need filters. Hey, Teddy Bear. And before you ask me, Teddy Bear, your favorite thing, Acid Bear. Hey, Acid Bear. What are y'all up to? About 5'4". I know you're just joking. I'm just kidding. No, but I actually did wash my hands. Every time. Chantal would have taken us live to the bathroom. Yeah, it just, you know, there are just some things people don't need to see. It's not necessary to see. There's just some moments in your life that should remain private. That's one of them. Yeah, you missed all the fun earlier, Teddy Bear. Plain cheeseburger and Ashley Lamborghini came in here. And I had fun chewing on them like a stick of gum, but then I got bored and spit them out. The baby woke up. Hi, Bulger. Hi. You want to come say hi? Hello. You want to come here? Here? Hey. She's looking at me like she wants to jump up here. Hey. Come here. Yeah, and Sofa King came in here, but I was already bored with the troll situation, so all three had to go. I'm glad they came in here, though, because then I could just block them off my channel. So I'm glad they did me a solid and showed their faces so I could block them. It's like, oh, thank you for making an appearance. Goodbye. I won't be seeing you later. Have fun over there in your corner with Chantal. StreamYard, she tried out. She scared herself. Yeah, and notice she didn't do it again after that. That's because StreamYard doesn't have filters. You know, I always wondered why she never got a computer. I'm like, she's making all this money. Why doesn't she get a computer? Well, because you can do filters on your phone, but not a computer, not with a webcam. So she needs those filters, man. That's why she sticks to her phone. The Donald Duck person. Yeah, I remember Donald Duck. I remember all that stuff that happened with her. I remember. I remember. I got a little bit out of control and crazy for a minute, but I remember. Samsung only. You want to come up here? Come on. Look. You want to come up here? Hi. House booger. Hold on a second. She keeps looking at me like she wants to come up here, but then she walks away. Come here. Here we go. Booger's good. She's good. She's relaxing. She's in good health. I caught her playing with like a little plastic ball yesterday and doing the zoomies. So she's resting a lot, as well she should be. But she's doing all right. The only thing left over from what happened is, you know, she's missing her babies right now. But probably the next couple of weeks, maybe that'll be better too. Would I block Gypsy in 2 seconds? I wouldn't say that. I mean, I don't know Chilean Gypsy. I would have no reason to block her. But, I mean, that whole situation with Gypsy is just weird. I don't know how to look at it right now. It's one of those things where I'll reserve my judgment until I have more information. You know, I feel like I don't have enough information to make a correct assessment of that. But yeah, Booger's okay. Hey, Booger. You know, she should have landed by now. See, the thing is, we don't know if it really happened. We don't know if what we heard was true. He's extremely mouthy. Well, you know, it's one of those situations where if somebody comes into my room and they're cool, they get to stay. The moment somebody starts mouthing off and getting rude to me or anybody in here, that's when they get blocked. You know, we're all adults here. And if you can't act right, it's not my job to teach you how to act right, and I'll handle it. So, you're people that come in here, we're all adults. If you can't act like one, you can't stay. In my well, my chat room is my house. You know, like this is my channel, this is my live chat. I'm the host, and it's my responsibility to make sure everybody has a good time here, that there's no unnecessary static. So you might as well be walking in my house when you come into my chat room. Same rules apply. Right. You know, you come into my house, you better be respectful. You come into my chat room, be respectful, or get the F out. Real easy to understand. I know it's just a joke. Just a joke is cool. And I know that a lot of people have been coming in and out of here, but I want to say this again for those who are just coming in. In a few days, it's going to be Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day. And then after that, we have New Year's. For those who did not hear the first time, please be very, very careful if you have to travel anywhere for going back and forth New Year's Eve, New Year's night, New Year's Day. What am I saying? Christmas Day, Christmas night. Sorry. Be very careful being on the road because there are people that are stupid and they drive intoxicated. If you have to be on the road for something, be very guarded about your driving and look out for those people. I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Don't forget that there are people that get on the road and they drive intoxicated. So, I mean, just everybody stay safe during the holiday season. Keep your loved ones safe. If you can get away with staying at home or staying in one location, do so. Well, she does. So just keep that in mind if you have to travel. That this is going to be, the holidays are always risky time of year for traveling. And if somebody you know is intoxicated, don't let them leave. Don't let them drive. Get them a taxi, an Uber, something, but don't let them get on the road and hurt other people. Take their keys away from them if you have to, but don't let them drive. You're welcome, Lori. I care about you guys. I'm not going anywhere, but I know other people travel, so just be on the lookout for that. I know it's easy to forget that, but unfortunately, that's an issue during the holidays, especially Christmas and New Year's. Join my membership, no filters. Yeah, we don't do filters here. We don't do filters here. I'm using a webcam. Webcams don't come with filters. I'm not on a Samsung. No filters. I promise. I'm too lazy for filters. I'm too lazy to do filters. You see me as I am. Deal with me. We don't do filters. I ain't got time to sit there and look on my phone for like 5 filters that I can add to my video. I don't think I look that bad for being over 50. What do I need filters for? Come here, bloker. You don't go out on New Year's Eve. That is an amateur night. Right. That's amateur night. Plus, usually on New Year's Eve and even on Christmas Eve night, you got all of those traffic stops with the cops stop people looking for drunk drivers. So that's going to hold you up from going wherever you want to go. So again, another reason to stay put. You know, you might be driving down the highway and then they've got like the thing with the cops just pulling people over and, okay, let me see your driver's license, registration, and you're just stuck there, wait for them to, to clear you. We protest if we see you doing your makeup with a phone. I don't do my makeup with a phone. I do it with a makeup brush. When I do wear makeup, I don't even wear that much. I don't cake it on. I got no makeup on right now. None. I'm coming on live with just a t-shirt and sweatpants and no makeup, and this is me. Let's see Foodie do that. I'm challenging you, Foodie. Come on camera with no filters whatsoever, no makeup. Let's see how you really look. Oh, God. She looks at her filter. I have a question, and this has just come to my mind. Are any of you, when you go out for New Year's Eve or to celebrate Christmas, is anybody planning on going to a club or a bar for any of that? Because if you are, be very, very careful. Do not let your drink out of your sight. Be very careful because there are some people that put things in other people's drinks. Don't leave your drink out of your sight. You know, it's people don't pay attention during the holidays. Just be careful. Just if you haven't get a drink somewhere, keep an eye on it. Your tea. No, I'm talking about going to a bar and having a mixed drink or a beer or something. Especially if you're a girl, don't let your drink out of your sight. Even to put it behind, like if you're at a bar and you put the drink behind you and like you got your back against, like facing away from the drink, don't do that. Keep it in front of you at all times. Used to go to concerts for New Year's Eve. Just keep an eye on that. You're a girl. Yeah, don't accept drinks from strangers. Don't drink anything somebody hands you. No. I had a friend of mine, and she had a friend. They went out to a bar. A guy, she had got a drink or something, and some guy was hitting on her. She told him no, and she put her back to her drink, and then she turned around, she took a drink. Next thing she knows, she didn't feel good. She didn't feel right, so she left. And the next thing she knows, she's waking up in her car. She's at the driver's seat in the middle of nowhere. She had not been hurt in any way, but she just came to her senses the next morning, and she doesn't know how she got where she got. Like she just blacked out. So again, just be careful. Somebody gave her something and they were intending to do something, but she got out of there before it could happen. And then she just blacked out. And then she just wakes up at this gas station in her car at the driver's seat, wondering how in the hell she got there. Yeah, that is crazy. I love y'all. I just don't want to see you guys get hurt. A bottle of sake. You mean business. Sake. Don't drink that. Get drunk. That's some high powered stuff right there. Yeah, please subscribe if you would. So I have a random question. I've been doing the ambiance stuff for the channel. I've scaled back on that to focus on Chantal, and I've done music playlists. Do you guys like that content? Do you want to see more of it, or music playlist? I would like some feedback on that. I'm focusing more on Chantal because a lot more people are interested in that, but I was just wondering if that's something you guys would like to see every once in a while. I've got over 100 ambiance videos on my channel now. I've got lots of music playlists. So I didn't know if you guys would be interested or no. You quit drinking alcohol. You love the music. All the music that I put in a playlist, it's all stuff that's copyright free, royalty free. That's the only limitation. I can't use stuff that's already copyrighted and claimed. But whenever I find stuff that is available to use, that's what goes into a playlist. Thanks for doing, what do you mean? Thanks for doing FBRC. Oh, I go on panel with him all the time. He's awesome. Bluegrass playlist? I don't think I've made one of those yet. I didn't know you guys were interested in that. I didn't know you were interested in bluegrass music. I mean, I don't know what you guys like. If you give feedback, then I know. Now that I know. This is why I'm glad we have live chat, because you guys can tell me. Oh, you're talking about the promo video that I made for FBRC. Oh, that was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. I also did like a promo video for Anne Winifred Parks. She's great too. Fan noise. Do I think I have some Autumn, I think I have some ambient stuff where I did the noise of the fan. So there's stuff on my channel with that already. And I know a lot of people, when it comes to like the fan, sound of air conditioner, water, you guys are looking for like the really long videos. But unfortunately, when you do like a 12-hour, 8-hour video, the file is going to be super huge. And it literally takes an entire day just to process through YouTube. So with the space that I have on my computer, I only make it into like an hour, hour and a half. But if you need the video to be longer, all you got to do is click on loop and it'll go for as long as you need it to. So any 30-minute, hour video, you like it, you wish it were longer, just click on loop and it'll go until you cut it off. A meowing competition. Y'all want to hear something funny? Everybody loves Sparky talking and singing. And he sings all the time. But the moment I take my phone out, right, and I'm trying to record it, the moment I start recording, he shuts up. So I can't do any Sparky ASMR singing. It's like as soon as he starts singing, I bring out my phone, then as soon as it starts running, he shuts up. He gets quiet. It's like he knows I'm filming him. I don't know why he does that. I'm meowing. The thing is, Hopper, I have 2 cats. Neither one of them meow very much. Booger is really quiet. Sparky yells. He yowls. He doesn't meow. He yowls at me. Anybody that's seen my React videos or you see me in FBRC's lives, he yowls. I call it he's rolling his R's at me because when he's doing his yowls, it's like row row, and he does it. He'll stretch it out and he's loud with it. I'm like, don't you roll your R's at me, boy. Stop. Yes, they do sleep in the bed. But he'll sit there and he'll roll his R's at me. Sparky sleeps next to my pillow. There he is. Where Sparky's sleeping, that's where he sleeps at night. And Booger sleeps between my legs on top of the sheets. So she sleeps nearly on top of me. He sleeps beside me. Miss Ma'am. And she knows, like, when she hears that, she's like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'll quit now. Can you sneak and record him? I'm trying. He won't let me do it. You know what I could do, Autumn? I could take my iPhone to bed and like hit record and just let it go. And then when I turn the lights off, he starts talking and just sit there for a while and just let it go. And then just put the audio to a picture. I could do that. I'm only here because I saw you at BR stream. The only one I saw, I thought you did. No, we don't do weekly streams. He's very nice and he invites me on stream every once in a while. And it's always a good time. So it's not like a regular thing. He does streams by himself. He invites other people sometimes. Sometimes he wants me to come on. So we just go on and have fun together. And I like that. They'll sleep with you. Minnie Pearl, she's 6. Aw, that's so cute. You got a turtle cat. You got a tortie. Isn't that what they call them, torties? All right, guys, you know what I got to do? I'm going to get off here. I got to go run to the store and get a few supplies and get some dinner. You guys have been extremely cool, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate all the time you guys have spent with me. And before I leave, I would just like to say again, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. Please stay safe out there. And hug your family members. Enjoy yourselves. Just be careful out there for all the dumb people. That might ruin your good time. But I'm going to go and feed myself and feed my cats and all that. So you guys, please take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful, safe Christmas and New Year's if I don't see you before then. And you guys have a wonderful night. Bye now.